What up? Yeah, that account in 505. I could probably give that away to somebody if one of you guys want it. I've got like 10 accounts in that 505. Yeah, they're all like in like the 20s and 30s though. Like they're all super low level accounts. What up? Yeah, I figured I'd just hang out, play some Final Fantasy, see what you guys are up to. Man, I've been grinding hard on these candy corns. Yeah, I did that Blitz RVR. I lucked out. I had like 3 ports left, so I should be good. But I ended up taking first in that RVR event, for my realm anyway. Yeah, and I finally got T7s. I got it yesterday. It was a grind, but I finally got it. It was way more tomes than I expected. Like, it was so many tomes. The cavalry in particular, I must have gotten through like 500,000 tomes for these, even with Ignis. And I got my Ignis up to 100 finally, too. Yeah, I've pretty much what I've been focusing on for the candy corns is as many expansion blueprints as I can get. Got like probably 20,000 now. Oh, that Ignis airship skill? I've been trying to figure that out. It could be like amazing looking at the stats for it, but of course, they don't give us very much information on how the buffs work for that, how many airships you need. Let's take a look at that skill. Yeah, I wouldn't do these airships, but isn't there one over here? Aerial Blitz. This is the one that I'm curious about. This one increases your mercenary airship attack by a percentage of your total march speed while attacking. That's interesting. Huh, I don't know. Could be cool. So do you guys have any crazy Blitz RVR stories? Yeah, the only thing that was really crazy that happened in my RVR is while I was just going crazy, destroying all my troops, trying to get points in the event, some guy kept stealing my expansions. Man, that's driving me crazy. He was in my own realm too. He's just stealing my expansions. I did level up Cindy attacking people in the RVR, but she takes a lot of XP points to level. Already 100 million at level 29. What up? Yeah, I finally trained my first T7 elemental. I went with the cavalry troops. I need more essence though. These things are so good. Look at that T9 attack. Man, I'm so bad about killing these flan. Like I kind of just forget what I'm doing, lose track of what I'm doing. Before you know it, like all the flan around me are at like 10% health. Eventually I clean them up though. Yeah, the big thing that I've been thinking about is I've been trying to decide whether or not to go ahead and power up my expansions or wait to get Ravis above 90. The thing with Ravis getting to 90 is it's so much XP and so many medals, so I don't want to invest too much into that and then not get him to 90 when I could have just bought expansion blueprints the whole time. So it's tough. You think I should wait, boss? I think it might be the call. I've been stocking up the blueprints just in case. I'm hoping to get yeah, it's tough. The other thing though is it takes so long to, oops, I did not mean to do that. The other thing is that I was expecting like a warning first, like a upgrade and then, are you sure? But yeah, it takes so long. You know, it's going to take like a week to upgrade all these. So if I get started now, I could use it sooner. But darn, I just blew like 3,000 blueprints there by accident. Yeah, Ravis is so cool. I've been like trying to talk myself out of buying the metal pack for like the last 24 hours. Like the 50% off reduction metal pack, I mean. It's so hard to get medals for him. And I've noticed, check this out, this is weird to me. The Ravis medals are more expensive than Cindy's medals. I've been trying to figure that one out too. So it's 189 for 500 versus 147 for 500. Let's see, so 5,000 medals would be 1,890. So for 18,000, I could get 50,000 medals. I can get 18,000, no problem. You know, maybe I think I will level Ravis. That's what I'll do. I'll wait to do the building blueprints till I level up Ravis a bunch. Then the question is, do I buy the 50% off Ravis metal reduction pack? I'm trying to not buy packs, but I'm sure I will at some point. Dude, Cindy is so hot, man. What are they even trying to do about this? It's like they don't even like try to make like, I don't even know. What are they going for with this, guys? Check out what Cindy is wearing. Like, they didn't even try to give her clothes. They're just like, man, let's just make her as skanky looking as possible. Whoa, it's only 15 for 500 Ravis medals? Man, that's a good deal. I'd be stocking up on that. Yeah, it seems like the older your realms, the packs get so much better. I've noticed like even in my realm, let's see if we can look at some of the packs. Like, there's some really good deals now compared to what we had just a couple of weeks ago. It's been a while since we've had any realm mergers. I've been waiting for it, though. I've noticed our realm's pretty dead compared to some of the other realms. So it'd be cool if they merged us. But yeah, like these packs, it's quite a combo. Well, actually, this one's not too great. Converter blueprints. There's one that has like tons of Commander Hall blueprints. Plus, it came with a Ravis metal reduction at some point. I think it's this pack. But since I have my Commander Hall maxed, it doesn't show it. But Nexus blueprints. The XP doublers I'm not too big a fan of, though. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's just XP. It's been XP for a couple of weeks now, I guess. Ah, 30. It's so tough to level with the 30 million gold packs. Yeah, it's so nice getting... I don't even know what we're at now. I've seen a almost 3,000 times 30 million gold pack. It was like a flash pack. But lately, I haven't been buying packs for gold. I've pretty much just been getting packs... like the hero packs, and then I got the candy corn quadrupler, so 2 doubler packs. That's probably the best pack I've ever got, to be honest. Like I've got so much, 4 times what I would have got, and if you look at my purchase log, it's crazy. I've just been going. Yeah, one thing I did. Yeah, that quadrupler pack is so good if you get it early on, and if you have a bunch of heroes. Like, the more heroes you have, the better the quadrupler pack is. But what I did is I got all the power-up gear chests. I got a couple hundred of these, I guess almost 400 Divine Research Tomes. So 400,000 Divine Research Tomes. I've got... Let's see, I did get quite a bit of Monster Farm blueprints. I maxed out all my Luna XP, my Prompto XP, and Noctis XP. I just got it all. I haven't used most of it yet. I just stocked up just in case. I figure even if I don't get to it this event, it'd be nice to have it for the next good realm boss. So I've been doing that. Got a bunch of hero medals, just all across the board. The heroic ones. And a lot of crafting scrolls. I finally got my my weapon. Let's see, where is it? My crafting research weapon gem. I've been wanting that Paragon gem. Finally got it. Yeah, the one thing I regret is I bought so many packs at like 2 million to 5 million gold range. You know, if I could go back in time, I would have not got any of those packs. I would have just got the hero unlocks. Really, the hero unlocks are the main ones, and then the Moogle Market. But you know, now you can get the Moogle Market with the generic building unlock. And guys, I don't know if you noticed, but if you win your RVR tournament, your whole realm is going to get a free building unlock. So, oh darn, it's not showing the blog right now. But yeah, definitely do what you can to win your RVR, like these Blitz RVRs this week. Because if your realm wins, everybody in your realm will get that free building unlock. That's going to be so awesome. So I don't know if my realm won or not. We never got a message. Yeah, don't feel bad if you don't have that Elemancy Hall. Like, it's kind of it's not really that important. I mean, it's nice to have some of the troops, but you need all the essence for it. You need all that stuff. Like, it's rough, man. I would definitely unlock the Moogle Market if you don't have it. And after the Moogle Market, most of the other building unlocks you can get in the Guild Hall. So it would just be between the Arcanium and the Crystal Nexus. And between those two, I'd probably just save your building unlock, to be honest. Maybe you'd want to go to Elemancy Hall over those. I rarely use the Nexus or the Arcanium, though I did just do some research in here. I wanted to see how good you could make the elemental troops in here, because I've been trying to build up my lightning troops. So yeah, I've got it up to 545, but to get the next level, you have to upgrade like everything. So, you know, actually, maybe not. Hold on. Let's see what we can do here. Oh man, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's get these lightning troops going. I did buy quite a bit of flasks of lightning just for this. I was curious how far we could go. Oh, this is actually not too bad, man. Maybe you want to get the Arcanium. Got to 8. Oh man, I might have to get some more. Let's keep pumping these guys up. And I'd focus more on the attack if you're going to do this research, because the HP, hopefully use your lightning troops in a way that they don't die. So the HP won't really be that important unless you're planning on like attacking with only lightning troops. But I would attack with the lightning troops and then like a bunch of the same tier troop, like non-lightning also. So like I'll do a test attack, show you guys what I would do. So I do all like 17k lightning. Then I would go ahead and throw in my my Shivas, and then the rest I would do T7 cavalry. That would be pretty awesome. Yeah, that would be pretty cool because all the cavalry are going to have to die before the Shiva and the lightning cavalry would die. Oh man, yeah, that Azrael Shrine's coming up soon, hopefully. That's been in the older realm for a while. If you guys are curious what that does, there's a really good article on ffxvanehub.com. That's a great, I check out that site all the time. It's a really cool, like, just place to hang out with Final Fantasy articles, all kinds of blog posts. But they have a blog on the shrine here, and it looks pretty cool. Like, it's definitely something that you'd want to get at some point. I bet a lot of you guys probably have that from the older realms. It almost looks like you do like research upgrades in there, and then you can include her with the march. Is that right? That's what it sounded like in the blog. I'm ready to get that though. I'm guessing it's probably like the Crystal Nexus, where you have to you need the materials to keep using it. Or like the enchant gear, maybe. Okay, so to power up gear in the Mythic Forge, you'll need to level it up a decent amount, but you'll click this upgrade gear quality, and as you level up your Mythic Forge, you can upgrade higher and higher levels of the gear. So to upgrade all the gear to Legendary, you'll need to get the Mythic Forge to level 6. And of course, as you level it up, it takes more and more iron scraps. So you'll need, for most of the gear, you're going to need iron scraps and then the other gear component of the same stats. So if you have like a purple weapon, you'll need all the normal gear stats to get it to gold. Just you'll need 25% less, basically. Yeah, so I need more of this stuff, man. But it takes a lot of iron scraps, and the best way to get the iron scraps is in the guild hall. So right when the Mythic Forge comes out, you may not have the guild hall. I'm not sure how the younger realms. We had the Mythic Forge way before the guild hall. So for the younger realms, it might be tough to get enough scraps. You get some from monsters. Yeah, it's kind of tough to get them though. Personally, I would save up your mats quite a bit before you before you craft your gear, to try to get like a, you might even want to save up to like at least be able to craft the blue or the purple, just so you don't need so many iron scraps in the future. Yeah, and the past legendary, it's this third one. I just powered up a ton of my gear. Got some of my accessories to 20, 2 of them. I'm going to have to do some guild hall runs and test out this gear. Yeah, we had that Skeleton Realm boss, and really cool thing is there's now a level 6 Oracle Temple. Well, kind of. There's gonna be a level 6 because you need level 6. They added a couple new buffs here. We've got 5 million troop capacity. That's gonna be cool. 8K march size and a 2,000% city defense. I didn't attack that skeleton boss though. I was just too busy hitting the candy corns. But I kind of feel bad. I should have just gone ahead and done enough to get the 5 million troop capacity one as soon as they open up the level 6 Oracle Temple. But ours is still maxed at 5, so we know the 6 is coming anyway. Yeah, I've noticed that. That's very well said, boss. I've noticed the more chests you get, when you open the chests, you get a lot better drops. Like if you open them one at a time, you're going to get like just the most simple stuff. But if you open a ton at once, you get a lot of higher grade materials. I noticed that when I did a bunch of Arania Guild Hall runs. It's like on this account, I opened them kind of 25 at a time after each. But yeah, I opened them like 25 at a time on this account, and I did the same exact amount of runs on my Little Drone account, and I opened them all at once, and I was able to craft a better weapon on that. Arania's weapon was better on the Little Drone than on this one, where I actually did more runs on this account. Oh, +1 monster in your marches? Oh man, thanks Dustin, that's going to be pretty sweet. I did get the level 10 farm. We've yet to... Oh, let's do a guild hall run. Let's do it. I've yet to... let's see, I think I have it on a gear preset. Yeah, we didn't get that pretty cool... that Carla Boss guild hall. I thought we were going to get it, but turns out we didn't get it yet. Man, that's going to be sweet, getting an extra munch. So you can send 3 per march. What up, Necro? What? Elemency Hall 13 is 160,000 blueprints? My goodness. I thought 16 was a lot. Yeah, I saw that 1,000% city defense HP gem. What up, Robert? Man, yeah, I want that city defense gem. That would be nice, especially on my little drone account. Man, it's so nice seeing over 3,000 HP. I just upgraded my gear a ton yesterday. Yeah, Tony, I've bought so many gear packs over the last year and a half, and now it's like all free just doing enough Sanctum Hall runs. It's so funny how they do that to us. But I'm happy they gave the free-to-play players a chance to grind out for all the gear. Hey, thanks, Ricardo. The dream is to one day be able to solo the Trial of Hero Ravus. I think I might be able to do it with my gear now. We're going to have to test it out soon. I definitely want to do this Trial of Heroes Hall run as much as I can while it's here with Ravus, because I need as much AP as I can stock up on. Yeah, really just the XP and AP, right? Well, more the hero medals and the AP points. The XP, I've noticed it takes so much XP for Ravus that it's like almost negligible the amount of XP you get from these runs. But all the AP points are super awesome, stocking up on those. And I did test it this week, and if you use a hero skill reset, you don't lose the AP points. Like, you get to keep them, so that's pretty cool they did that. What server are most of you guys in? $150 Ravus? Congrats, man, that's awesome. I'd be happy to get my Ravus to 92 right now. I'm going to go for it, though. I think you guys have convinced me. I'm going to level up my Ravus and then build up my expansions afterwards. So definitely, we still got a few days left on this event. So I'll be maxing out tons of candy corns. I haven't leveled up my Ravus yet. I've been trying to decide if I'm going to break down and get the 50% off medal pack, because right now medals are what I'm really lacking for Ravus. But I'm thinking, you know, it's $100, so I'll probably just buy the medals. Just have to buy twice as many medals in the Moogle market. With the candy corns, I've been buying everything, but mostly I started off buying almost all XP, and then after I got the XP, I've been going kind of all over the map. I got a bunch of crafting scrolls. I maxed out my monster farm. I maxed out. Well, I didn't max it out. I got the Elemency Hall to 9, so I can craft T7 or imbue T7 lightning troops. And then since then, it's been mostly expansion blueprints. And What else? Oh, I bought a ton of Divine Research tomes because I needed to get my T7 research done. Man, there's some pretty good Citadel 49 trap accounts. I hit one yesterday during that Blitz RVR, and I was a little nervous he was going to cap my hero, to be honest. He had like really good like half Undertaker, he had the Infernian weapon, and he had a bunch of the Earth Elemental troops. Dang, Citadel 71, I bet that hits hard. Let's see, so I have a question. I'm at 49, I bought a +1 expansion package. I have an Earth Well, an Ice Well, and the Moogle Well. Do I get more wells at higher levels? Or do I have to buy 2 +1s? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Can you rephrase that? But I definitely like the, I'm leaning towards the wells more and more because you get so much mark size. And the cool thing about the wells is you can get more blueprints in the Moogle market during these events. Whereas, unfortunately, that Moogle, the Moogle expansion, it's really nice to get like hero skill resets, and you can get teleports there. But the only problem I've had with it is I can't level it up, so I can't get that mark size that I would have with like another well of some kind, like the ice or the lightning. Oh, which well to focus on? That's a tough one. I think a lot of it's going to depend on how you play. For me, I'm going lightning because I really want to start doing more crystal battles. Just because that's a lot of fun to do crystal battles. So I'm focusing more on my lightning. The earth ones are nice for defense because you get the troop HP and you get the essence to imbue earth troops. I really like the ice wells just because you get so much armor from them too. And of course the fire wells are cool, but I don't really attack very many people. So, you know, the fire elementals aren't that important to me. Yeah, it does seem like one of each is a good way to go. I agree, BitCloud, because you know if you have one of each, you're kind of covered. It's a good balance. You can train whatever troop you want, and then as you level them up, you can train the higher grade troops as you level up your Elemancy Hall. So it does make sense to get one of each at some point. I think that's wise. Yeah, I have one of each right now too. So one of each, and then I also have that Moogle market expansion. But man, I've been thinking it's tough because the Moogle credits are so versatile. It's nice to have them, especially for like the skill resets, and they might put more and more better stuff in the Moogle market to buy with your normal Moogle credits. But it's tough because I really want that march size, and I want the good troop buffs also. So let's see. I wasn't even paying attention to that Guildhall run. Let's see how it went. So 120. I think these are metal chests. These are MP chests. Oh, these are XP chests, and these are for the weapon. And then 10 more AP credits. That's not bad. Not bad for only, you know, final level there. Yeah, it's probably a time warp for some of you guys in the older realm. Like I'm talking about how, like, you know, like we just got Cindy not too long ago, and you guys have had Cindy for a while. I feel bad. I had an account in an older in the first server in Realm 505. I probably should have stuck with that account, to be honest, because then I would have been more up to date on you know, what buildings are coming out. But what happens, I made this account, and I just had so much fun in the newer realm that I just kind of kept putting money into this account and just kind of ignored my older account. And then I got to the point where I was one of the, you know, kind of the highest citadels in this server for a while. Like, you know, back right when I had T4 and going into T5. So I had a lot, it felt like I had more content from this video, from this account. More, you know, more options for content. Whereas in my other account, I was kind of behind. Yeah, we had that RVR Blitz Mini. Oh, and it had really good drops, guys. Definitely do the RVR if you can, because there was a trick and treat event, and the trick event dropped. Tony said it. It was 1,200 times 10 billion VIP. It got me all the way to 79, and I wasn't smart. I just opened it all at once because, you know, I'm lazy. But what I should have done is just do the VIP events when they come up. I think every other hour you get the VIP events. But yeah, I just opened it all at once because I wanted to just see what the boosts were. I wanted to get that production from my wells. Yeah, that's just really why I did it. We don't have VIP 100 yet, but I hear it's really good. We've just got through 90 in my realm. But somebody said it was something like 12,000 troop attacks or something with the VIP 100. Oh man, T, let me know how that 1 million pure O metal rally battle goes. 15,000 at 100? That's pretty good. I want to say, let's see what it is at 90. 90, it's 3,000. Oh yeah, it's quite a bit more at 100, isn't it? That's 12,000 more at VIP 100. Oh, and also in that, we had an event recently that dropped 40 billion gold and 40 billion platinum. So definitely pay attention to these realm events, the neutral realm events in particular, because man, that 40 billion platinum, that's 10 packs for us in this realm. Well, I guess if you get the super limit, it's 5 packs, but it's normally. Oh, they might have just upgraded. Oh, yeah, it's still 10 packs. Man, this dude, Thunder, he's always stealing my expansions. Oh, it's somebody different. Oh, she's just attacking me. Hey, what up, Lindsay? What up? Are you out here in the chat? But yeah, man, there's this one dude, even while I was trying to win this RVR for us, he was stealing my expansions. Like, really? Here I am, you know, sacrificing my troops and my time, and he was stealing my expansions. Yeah, I quit buying all the VIP packs because I know that in, you know, 3 months from now, you're going to get 10 times more VIP. I stopped buying them. I bought a ton to hit VIP 30. I bought like I kid you not, I bought like 5 VIP packs to hit VIP 30 because at 30 you get the gem removals. And, you know, we forget the days when you couldn't exchange your gems, right? Like now everybody can just switch their gems out. But back in the day, man, you had to use so much loyalty to swap a gem out. So I bought 5 packs to hit that, and then I kid you not, a week later, there was like 100 times more VIP per pack, and I was just like, I'm never buying VIP again. I'm done. I'm done with VIP after that. It was so frustrating. I was like, oh, I could have bought 1 pack and I would have had VIP 35, and instead I got 5 packs of VIP 30. The guy who holds the Titan in our server, I can actually show you guys his account. He's, let's see, Trackhawk. Whoop. My game is lagging out right now. Alright, here we go. Yeah, so we can actually see Trackhawk's account because he's in this guild with Cece. Or Ceci. Sorry, Ceci. I always want to pronounce it Cece for some reason. I'm just bad at English, I guess. Yeah, so Trackhawk is... I lied. He must have left. He was in this guild for a while. I guess not anymore. Yeah, I really want to know what the stats are on those weapons they got from winning that Realm of the Super Champions. Or no, it was the Supreme Titan. Whatever event they had that dropped that really cool looking weapon. Yeah, I wonder if you could power up that. I would be surprised if you can power up that special weapon. But I heard the stats were like unbelievably good. I just don't know what they actually are. So I'm sure it has like over 10,000 troop attack on it. Probably more than that, or 10,000 some buff on it at least. Because yeah, I was told that it really was crazy. What up, boss man? Yeah, Gladio is still one of the better heroes for attack, I think. That troop attack and HP steal is such a good skill. And whereas Cindy doesn't, her gear stat buffs don't apply to the power-ups past legendary. You know, that makes Gladio a little bit more viable. And you can get him to 150 right now in this realm. Yeah, I need to try that, Dustin. I'm curious. I've heard that you can get almost like 20,000% trap buffs. Trap attack buffs from that upgraded Beastmaster gear. So I'm thinking, you know, if you have 1,000,000 traps at 20,000% trap attack, that'd be pretty sweet. I'm still working on my Mage Bane. Right now I've got 1 legendary piece on the Mage Bane. The rest are green. I haven't done any Power of Sanctum Hall runs in a while. So I haven't upgraded in a while, but you know, this body armor is pretty sweet. It gives you 500% troop HP. And actually, all the mage band's pretty good for defense. Lots of troop HP. Yeah, check out this Beastmaster. That's what I was going to show you guys. This Beastmaster, when you power it up, gives you tons of trap attack. Like here, it's at 8, and it's 822% trap attack and Earth Elemental troop attack. Plus, you get, it's good monster attack gear, so you can build up MP quicker. Like, it'd be a pretty good set to power up and then just equip when you're offline if your account's pretty solid. If your account's pretty weak, you could probably still get 0, because once they eat through your traps, you're in a lot of trouble with the Beastmaster here. but you're going to deal a lot of damage before they take out all your traps. Yeah, the troop debuff bonuses are pretty sweet. That Mage Bane makes mages pretty weak. Troop attack bonus against mages. But there's a debuff skill, right? Maybe if you powered up past legendary, you get that debuff. Could have sworn I've seen that. Troop attack bonus. That's just an attack. There is some debuffs, though, going up against troops. I've seen it somewhere. Oh, I was going to test this out, Ben. I've yet to try it. Let's try this. So let's activate Cindy, and let's see if we equip the body armor and then switch her if we keep those HP bonuses. So I guess we'll have to look at our HP bonus now. I'll write this down quick. Alright. So you can look at all your boosts here that apply to your whole realm. So we got 5,170.4. Now let's try this out. So that Magitech Alpha body armor gives the troop HP. So 2,448. Let's equip this. So now let's see our hero boost, or our profile boost. Oh, 8,280 troop HP. That's pretty sweet. Man, it's funny though, some people have had these buffs for like 6 months now. So now let's swap the hero out and see if it goes back to the 5,170 if I'm doing this right. Didn't look like it worked for me. Am I doing something wrong? I was told there's a glitch that if you activate Cindy with the body armor HP bonus and then you switch back to a different hero, you keep it. But I'm not seeing that. Maybe I'm missing something. Oh, so it would apply to the hero boost here? Oh, the gear you switch to. Maybe that it applies to the boost to the hero's gear you switch to. Oh, okay. Let's see here. So we've got there's something else I was going to test out too. Is if the body armor switches over. If like the warrior, cavalry, and mage armor works with Cindy. Oh, equip Noctis with the chest piece, and then switch back to Cindy. Let's try this. I'm gonna glitch my game out I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong here to get that buff. You have to change a piece of Cindy's gear. I'll have to test this out later. I don't want to, try to figure this out in front of you guys and waste the whole stream time, but but that's cool. So apparently there is some way to get the buffs to switch over from this. I'll try to figure that out here later. The Hero Monument? Hero Monument. Is that Order of Heroes? Oh, the Wonder of Conquest. Yeah, I've been wanting to get that, and I've noticed they increased the drops recently in packs. I was seeing a pack with 800 Wonder Blueprints, whereas before you could only get 500 in a pack. So I had seriously thought about it for a little bit. I was like, oh, I could 6 packs, I could get a Wonder. That'd be kind of cool, but I decided to just save my money instead. But that would be sweet. I've been wanting a Wonder, primarily for the rally capacity. Mark size is nice too. Switch back to Noctis. Oh, I have it equipped here. Oh, I see what you're saying. 3,115. You're right. So the HP bonus carried over. That's interesting, because before it should be less than that. Yeah, you're right. So that's how you do it. So you have the same gear on both Noctis and Cindy. Then you activate Cindy and then switch back, and it keeps the buffs on Noctis. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, so check this out. If we unequip it and then re-equip it, let's see what it goes to. Yeah, it's way less. That's funny. That's a good trick, man. How'd you find out about that? That's crazy. That's sweet, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate that. That's awesome. Let's check this out again. So we just saw what Noctis had. Now if we re-equip them, you get a couple hundred extra troop HP. That's so funny, man. It works for all gear pieces too. That's pretty cool. I wonder how they're probably going to figure that out at some point. Oh, one thing I've been thinking about doing is I really want good gear that isn't... Because right now, one of the problems I have is I kill off the candy corns too quickly. Even without monster gear on, like these die so fast. But one thing I've been thinking about is at least I could equip march speed-ups on some of my gear. So when I switch off of the monster gear, at least I'll still march quickly. I kind of have it set up here, I think. Oh, no, I need to set up. Let's set up some good monster gear. I like to use the Hunter's sigils, I think they're called. Oh, insignias. I like to use these because they don't give you any extra hero attack. So you can, you get more hits per candy corn. You don't have to keep marching a half hour away from your empire to find the next one. So I usually use these, and then I equipped some march speed up gems on it, and then also some MP recovery gems. I tried the winged assassin for monster marches. I noticed it said something about attack speed, attack march speed. Oh, but you do get the hero monster. Oh, I'm glad you pointed that out. So you get the hero march speed for these accessories. That's cool. Yeah, I was kind of bummed out. I actually checked out the Winged Assassin for that. I was thinking, oh, that'd be pretty sweet to power it up past Legendary and then use it as Hunter gear. But when you power it up past Legendary, you only get the troop attack march speed. So it only works when you're attacking people. But I was still thinking about doing it, because one thing you could do is if you have a whole set of the Winged Assassin powered way up, when you do rallies on people, you could equip that gear, set the rally so the march time comes way down, and then equip your good gear before the rally hits. That would be pretty sweet. It'd save you a lot of time on the rallies anyway. It's kind of a bit of work though. Oh, I'll check this out, Sweet Willie. There's a level 73 Citadel in Server 2. What? 73? My goodness. Level 8 or 9 Rainbow Gems. So the level 6 Rainbow Gem is 12,000, 12,000, and 12,000. Warrior Cavalry Mage Attack. So the 7 is going to be 4 times that. So that would be 48,000. So level 8, my goodness. That's over 100,000 troop attack, is that right? 900k attack. 900k. Yeah, I believe the 9 would be over 900k. That's true. If he has level 9 Rainbow Gem, it's going to be hundreds of thousands of attack, because as you level up the Rainbow Gems, you don't lose. Like there's, like with some gems, it pays to have like 4 level 4s rather than 1 level 5. But with the Rainbow Gems, it pays to just keep combining them up, because you don't lose any of the troop attack as you combine it. So 4 level 6s has the same attack as the 1 level 7. So yikes! Man, I'm sorry, if he has 900k attack, how do you stop that? That's crazy. Yeah, that's so true, Flamers TM. Before you know it, you could spend like hundreds and hundreds of dollars on this game, like without even like really seeming like anything. Like, oh, I'll just get this pack, and before you know it, you get like 10 packs. And I really don't like giving money to Machine Zone, because I think they're kind of evil, to be honest. Like I love the game they make, but I think their companies, they're sketchy, man. They're sketchy. If you read the terms of use, it's like we actually don't own our accounts. It's kind of scary. what they're doing is they're licensing this stuff to us for a limited period of time, and then they can just stop licensing it to us at any moment. It's like you don't really own the things you buy in this game, which is kind of scary to me. So I really have cut back. For a while, I was spending a lot, but in the last 3 months, I've got 3.5 packs. 2.5 in the last 2 months. So I've been doing a lot better. I've been trying to just be smarter about the packs I buy. No more buying packs for gold. No more buying packs for VIP. No more buying dungeon or gear packs. The only packs I get now are hero unlocks, maybe a building unlock, and then the event multiplier packs. Like I got this candy corn multiplier. That's the 2 packs I got, $100 packs this month. The doublers. But when I get my packs, I get it on Amazon, so you get the Amazon coins, and you save a little bit that way. And if you have a problem with your pack, you can talk to Amazon's customer service in chat. Tell them, hey, the company didn't honor what they said they were going to give me, and Amazon will refund you. I've done it like 2 or 3 times now. They say it's a one-time refund, but I've been able to do it a couple times, and they haven't said anything. So, you know, if you have a problem, yeah, definitely, and you can buy like the 500, basically 5 packs lots, 5-pack lots of Amazon coins, and you save like 25% doing that, sometimes more. So that's what I usually do. I get like the 500 lot, and then, you know, try not to spend it all at once. I try to make that last a couple of months. That's what I've been doing lately. I've been trying to make it last. You know, they say only 1 refund, but but I've got like at least 2 or 3 now. Yeah, I bought 1 pack and my game crashed, and when the game reloaded, it gave me like the worst pack known to man. And of course, actually, it even says in Machine Zone's terms of use here that they don't offer refunds for any purpose, which is kind of crazy. I believe that T8 is strong. I only know 1 person in my realm with T8. She's got the T8 Siege. Princessa Ceci. I can show you guys her account here. She's Citadel 68. She hits hard too. Like she can still solo march crystals with 1 million+ troops in them. Oh, multiple refunds for a one-time. Man, that'd be pretty sweet to get like 3 packs for $80. I don't want to test my luck too much with Amazon, but yeah, when you get the refund, you get to keep whatever you got with that pack. So you basically get 2 packs. You know, I guess in theory you could just try to get the refund even if you're happy with your pack and just say you're not happy with it. But I don't know, it'd be nice to try to be somewhat honorable in your dealings. I mean, Amazon, they give you a pretty good deal for this. And you don't want Amazon to pay for Machine Zone's failures. That's my take anyway. But I definitely would try to get a refund if they mess the packs up for sure. Yeah, I've got an Amazon store card, I guess. Like it's basically like a credit card, Amazon credit card. It's credit to Amazon, and I use that sometimes because you get the 5%, and then you get the cheaper, like you get the the Amazon coins. Definitely seems to be the way to do it. Man, Thunderstrike's hitting my expansions again. I'm coming after you, Thunder. I'm coming after you if you're out there. My game's kind of glitched out. I'll reload this. I've been having some problems with Nox lately. It seems like it hasn't quite been running like it should. I should probably switch to BlueStacks. What realm are you in, Ricardo? You might have said already. A lot of the realms are grouped into clusters on a server. So, like, Like I want to say like realm 300 to 500 a server, or maybe 1 to 500 a server. And then you have my servers like mostly the 14s and 1500s. So like my account is in server 1521. So normally we're battling. Oh, this is weird. Normally we're battling. My internet's fine. It's just Nox acting up. Normally we're battling like late 1400 empires. The realm, late 1400 realms. And they usually, my realm usually loses. We're kind of the youngest one in the server. And there's some benefits to being the youngest realm in the server. Primarily because you get the upgrades. Like, the people in the older realms in our server, they had to play for like an extra month before they got certain building unlocks. But they also had an extra month to buy packs too, so we've been getting the good stuff a little sooner, but alright, we're back in business, guys. Back in business. Lost Landscape. I'm not. What? You know what realm number that is? There's so many realms now. I'm not too good with knowing which realms are on what server. But I know some. I know quite a bit, but I keep waiting for them to combine some servers too. Will I still play when Citadel 1000 is out? Yeah, 2 or 3 years probably is right, man. Like, I was joking a while ago. I'm like, yeah, I'll start buying packs when we reach 1 trillion gold, and like we're pretty close to 1 trillion gold. I was just joking like half a year ago about that, and sure enough, like within a year, we're going to be at 1 trillion gold in our packs. So yeah, we probably will have 1,000 Citadel, and at that point, we're going to have like 500 million march sizes, and it's going to be insane. I might still play if it's still enjoyable. Let's see what happens. I have liked the direction that they've been going the last couple of months. It's like this Moogle market, this Moogle market event with the candy corns, stuff like this I really like, because the harder you grind, the more ahead you can get. Whereas, before it was like pretty much just who spent more money. There was some strategy involved. Like, you could spend 50,000 and not be as good as somebody who spent 10,000 if they spent 10,000 really well. Like, it isn't all about dollar value, but it was pretty much you had to spend a lot to be the best. Whereas now it's a little bit more. It's more tactics. You can grind out all the contracts in the event, do the Sanctum of Powerhole runs, and you can get really good account without spending any money right now, which is cool. Just about work, just putting in the work for it. That I like. I'd like to see more things, like more ways to battle people, different kinds of battles. It'd be cool if they did like one-on-one battles of some kind. Oh, like reload the XP, like allow you to rebuy it? That would be pretty sweet. Yeah, I've already maxed out all the XP I can buy for this event, except for Ravis, Cindy, the newer heroes. I haven't bought all their XP yet, but I've got all the XP for Noctis. It'll let me get all the XP for Luna and Prompto. The big problem, it'd be nice if you could click, like, I want to get 100 in one click. Instead, you have to click 100 times. And to get the power chests, I had to click 9,999 times to get all the power-up chests. Like, come on, man. That took like 30 minutes of non-stop clicking to get that. Nobody wants to click 9,999 times. Yeah, you need T6 to make the T6 elemental troops. You know, I should have set up my macro. I didn't, you know, good point, T. It didn't even occur to me to do that, but I could have set up a macro for it to just click in the same spot 9,999 times. That would have been so smart, but I didn't think of that, man. I just clicked 9,000. You know, I'm good about some things. Like I do it for resources all the time, and for training troops. I have a warrior train, cavalry train, and a mage train. But sometimes it doesn't even occur to me that I need to spend more time thinking, I guess, because I would have saved my fingers a lot of exercise. Yeah, I definitely recommend using. This is why I use Nox, is because you can set up macros, and with the macros, you don't have to, you know, be clicking all the time. So I definitely recommend using Nox if you're going to be on the computer using any program. That seems to be the one. Yeah, it gets pretty expensive leveling up the Illumancy Hall. I think it's 16,000 to get to 9, 20,000 to get to 10. And somebody said it was 160,000 to get to 13. So heads up on that. I probably won't be doing a giveaway anytime. I had a complete disaster with my last giveaway. I need to come up with a good way to do a giveaway, because a lot of people. It's a small percentage of people, but there's like 1% of people out there will try to cheat and get that account. And like I got like 20-something messages from people saying they were the winner of my last RVR. So if anybody has a good idea of how I can give away an account and make sure the person who won gets it, that would be pretty cool. But I haven't been too creative with coming up with new ideas. But the last time I ended up giving it to the wrong guy. And I spent like a week trying to get it back from that guy to give it to the right guy. And eventually he said he was going to give it to the right guy. And they were emailing each other back and forth, but I never heard whether or not the guy got it. And I was depressed about it for a while. Like it was just super frustrating. You know, when you give away something, you want to make sure you give it to the person who won it. Yeah, I've been able to get, I think I've gotten over, I'm curious actually, let's see how many blueprints I've gotten. I got a lot, but I have that quadrupler also. So I've got 358 or 68, 58, 358 of these packs. So that's 30,300, I guess. I might just be way off on the math. Ignore whatever I just said, but yeah, I used that random comment picker. But don't tell your channel who won until you give them the prize. Here's the thing: is you can't message people on YouTube. Is there a way to message people? I haven't been able to figure it out. The only way I could find is to respond to the comment. But yeah, it'd be really cool if YouTube had like a private inbox where you could message people. Like that would make it so much easier. There is a way to message. I'll have to research how to do that. But I definitely need to do another giveaway. I have more than enough accounts I could give away. I've got tons of accounts I could give away. I really want to just give away some accounts in my realm, like even ones that I haven't spent money on. Like I have all these farms, and it'd be cool to give some of these away to people who want to be in an older realm, because I know a lot of people are in the new realms and they don't have access to all the cool new buildings and everything. So it'd be cool to give away some of these. Might do that at some point. I need to, actually I can't. I made the mistake of using, they're not real emails. You can't access the email. I guess I could still just give away the, but yeah, maybe I shouldn't. I have a certain password for these that I probably shouldn't give out. And I can't change the password without logging into the email. And I can't log into the email anymore because it's all Yotmail. I made so many Gmail and Yahoo accounts they don't let me make anymore. So I switched to using Yotmail, which is fine as long as you don't mind not being able to check your emails for the accounts. Google Hangouts. I'll check that out. I'll have to look into that. I haven't heard of that. Let's see if we can buy anything here. So the plan is to level up Ravis. It'd be nice to get him above 90. I'm going to have to do a lot of grinding later tonight, but I need to get him above 90. So we don't have his mastery skills yet in this round, but we do have these skills for expansions. And above 90, you can reduce the cost of expansions. So that would be huge, especially since I'm sitting on like 15,000 expansions. Thanks, Herman. Yeah, I want to level this one up. Imagine getting 400% expansion production. Oh man, that would be sick. I'll clean my mail for you guys. The problem is it adds up so quickly. I know it bugs a lot of people though. I have 11,000 messages. That's probably just this week too. Let's see what else we got here. Anybody need an unlock? Man, people have so many unlocks now. Let's just delete all these. How long it took for Ravis to come out after Gladio. There was a pretty big gap, I think. I want to say it was a couple of months, right? Yeah, Gladio to Ravis. It was probably 2 months. Probably 2 months before Ravis came out after Gladio. Oh, his expansion production works even if you don't have him equipped? That's good news, because I was thinking I really don't want to have Ravis equipped all the time. I'd rather have somebody with more MP. You know, because 67,000 fills up really quick, especially if I have my Dreadmist gear on. So that's good. You don't need them. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, man, I can't wait to get that expansion production. The big problem is check out how many medals it's taking. So we're at 18,000 for 64. I'm going to need to get a lot more medals to get them above 90. And medals are pretty expensive in the, at least for my realm, they're still kind of expensive in the Moogle market. But I'm going to do it anyway. I could probably get another 200k candy corns in the next couple of days if I level up Luna and Prompto. So 200,000 would probably get me, that would get me 623 per billion XP. That's a lot. Now that'll pay for itself probably until the mid-70s. But then when you start using multiple billions of XP per level, he's going to be a drain on these credits. How are his medals though? His medals aren't too bad. But for his medals, I could just do a ton of guild hall runs. So maybe that's what I'll do. I'll do like 20, 30 guild hall runs tonight for Ravis's, for his guild hall, his Trial of Heroes level. And then I'll get some medals that way, and then I'll just buy a ton of XP. Oh, is this too many stone quarries for you? I don't even know why I have them. I probably should just deconstruct them. What I was trying to do at one point was produce a ton of marble. Back when I was, before I had T5 and you need a lot of marble. Oh, Alex, that's super rough. Yeah, I wouldn't buy many Ravis XP points if it's 2,262 per billion. That's even crazier than this one. You don't even want to know how much the metals and XP is on server 1 for. Is it like free? It's probably like 10 or 18 or something, right? Well, that's all right. You know, like, we got to pay our dues before we get the good deals. I get how it works. You know, they make us. You know, they don't want everybody to just all of a sudden have max level Ravis, because that would be crazy. Charles, what question did you ask? Let's see. Only have the money to unlock one extra hero. I used my $4.99 pack on the Moogle Market. Oh, so you got the. That's a good $5 pack, man. Congrats. They won't let you get Cindy. So I'm in between Ravis and Luna. Who would I pick? Oh, that's a tough one. Oh, let me think about this. You know, I don't think you could go wrong with either of them. I think I would go with Luna. Oh, wow, that's... Ravis is going to be much better late game, but the thing with Luna is you're going to be able to level her up super easy. You're going to get, you know, you get the XP for her way cheaper than Ravis. You get the metals cheaper for her than Ravis. And Ravis, his main benefit is in the expansions, it seems like. He's got good troop attack. His troops they deal a lot of damage. Max Prisoner's nice. But main reason I think you'd want Ravis is for his expansion production and reduction costs, and he's good at the crystal. Whereas Luna is going to be good for defense. You're going to get the Luna gifts, the double and then the quad Luna gifts when you get her above 100. What do you guys think? Should he get Luna or should he get Ravis for the $20 pack? I'm thinking Luna too. I'm thinking Luna's probably the way to go, because you're going to get tons of defense. Your mages are going to be buffed. You get the hospital capacity, the double Luna gift, and then her mastery skill tree. It's just super convenient for the Luna's offering's a huge one. If you have Luna active when you open up the gifts, you get 4 times the normal, whatever the chest is. You get 4 times. So you can get 4 contracts most days. You can get 4 teleports for the neutral realms. It's a good skill. Plus, it gives you hospital capacity and embassy capacity while any hero is active. So that's pretty sweet. I screwed up. I put points in the city defense. And at the time, I thought I could use a normal hero skill reset, but you need a special hero, a mastery hero skill reset. So I've been kind of bummed out about that. So I don't have the Luna's offering yet. I should get it today when I level up Luna, though. Yeah, I think Luna is the way to go, Carlos. Or Charles, sorry, I can't read, man. My eyesight is actually really bad. My eyesight's really bad. I should probably be wearing glasses these days, but I do not. I just go with 40% vision. Let's see. Somebody asked something. Yeah, I'm still 60. I have plenty of materials in platinum to go above 60. The main thing, the main reason I haven't done it yet is I'm just lazy and it takes a lot of clicking. That's really the main reason is you got to click a lot. And you need to constantly open up so many resources. Like I'm gonna have to literally let's find a next building here. So I'm gonna have to have my resource. I'm just gonna be sitting here forever with my macro just producing resources for me. Yeah, it takes so many hours to level up. It's crazy, man. But yeah, I'd like to level up soon. I'm gonna run out of elite building blueprints. I'm gonna need to get more elite building blueprints. That's what I'd be lacking. I think I have enough platinum for a while anyway. I think I could probably get into the low 60s if I really pushed for it. Well, actually, let's just check this out. Let's see how many. I might not have any elite building blueprints. I can get more divine building blueprints in the Moogle market, but how many elite ones do I have? That's the question. Let's check this out. Look. Man. I've only got 16,000, so no, yeah, I'll be at 60 for a while. Unless I can find a way to get elite building blueprints. I guess there are some in the Moogle market right now. You can get the Choose Your Elite packs, but they're pretty expensive. I think it's like 300 for 1,000. Yeah, I do have an auto clicker, Sweet Willie. On Nox, there's a thing called a macro recorder, and you can set it up that you can set up whatever series of clicks you want. I made a video on it if you want to check it out. It's actually really easy to set up. Obsidian, it never stops being a pain in your butt until all your buildings in research is at 50. Like all your buildings are at level 50, and then all your research is maxed to 50. But once you start getting above 50, you move on from T4 resources. So like all your buildings from 51 to up, it takes T5 and T6 resources. But yeah, Obsidian, I still to this day run into stuff where I need Obsidian. Like if you want to do any advanced combat research, Obsidian, right? Like there's always something, or I guess banknotes for this one, but and then I think there's, I don't know, yeah, I'm always running across it, but luckily not on your buildings, and not on like the T6 to C. Like once you're done with your T6 research, you stop using T4 resources, so that's nice. Yeah, I finally last night at 3 a.m. this morning, actually, I finished unlocking all the T7. It took way more divine research tomes than I thought it would. But yeah, I was happy too, Robert. I was thinking like, oh, if you need to open up 100 billion obsidian to get like in all the buildings in the mid-50s, it's just so much clicking. Like for my realm, gold's not such an issue now for obsidian, but the clicking is just insane. Thanks, Ricardo. Yeah, the clicking's just insane. How many times you have to click to get the T6 research? Oh, gathering event. I'm going to go ahead and do this. 12 minutes? That's easy. Yeah, this game has this thing, whenever you think you're close, you're really like only halfway there. Oh, enlarged T8. Yeah, sure, I can show you that. Let's see here. I actually haven't even looked at them. Oh, man. That's a pretty sweet-looking chick warrior right there, man. 68 training grounds. That's probably quite a piece to get that. Yeah, Princess Sassy was telling me that it's going to be like hundreds of packs for this realm to get the T8 warriors. Hundreds of packs. So I'll have to wait a couple, I'll probably have to wait another year before I can get it. But let's see, mages. See, now why does he look so much cooler than Ravis does? Like, all the heroes in all the troops look so awesome, and then you have Ravis who just looks like he's just woke up, just got out of bed and doesn't know what's going on. Oh, we've got cavalry troops that ride on wyverns. That's pretty sweet, man. Imagine having 500,000 wyverns going at somebody. That'd be pretty sweet. So Siege, what are Siege? Looks like some kind of mech-looking unit with a cool cannon on top. Nice. Yeah, by the time I get T8s, we're going to have T10s out for sure. And there's going to be that one guy who gets T10 troops and just goes and wrecks everybody for a couple of months before people finally get built up to T8, T9 troops to survive. What's up? Oh, 95 billion platinum? That's pretty good, man. What can you buy with it? You know, I would save a lot of the platinum for training T7 troops, because in order to train the T7, you have to use platinum. And the reason is because you need this special material if you want to use speed ups instead. And you can't get that material. Like, it's super tough unless you're buying tons of packs. So you have to instant train. You can't, do the normal train and then use speed ups. So I would save a lot of platinum for that, but you don't need more than, I don't know, maybe you'd be set with like 5 billion platinum. So the rest of that, man, you could just use leveling up your empire, buying slate and T6, T5 resources. For sure, man. It'd be cool if you could buy other stuff with platinum too. Like if you could buy hero XP, man, that'd be awesome. I'd dig that. If you could buy like hero XP or something. Yeah, it's not too bad going from 50 to 60. I moved through it really quick. The only thing that you might run into problems on is the building blueprints, the divine building blueprints. But if you have a lot of platinum and you have a lot of divine building blueprints, you're set. It actually probably doesn't even take that much platinum to go from 50 to 60. Like, probably not. I would think easily with 80 million platinum, you're going to blow right through 60. The big question would be, how many divine building blueprints do you have? Do I get attacked? You know, my realm's pretty good. Like, most people, well, my account now, I'm not too worried about getting attacked. But, hey, what's up, Lance? Yeah, my account right now, I'm not too worried about getting attacked. But my alternate account, there's a couple of people who kind of have it out for me. I attacked one guy, and he's been kind of resentful about it. So every once in a while, he comes at my farm accounts. And the main thing is my expansions get attacked at night. That's what I usually lose. There's one guy who's constantly attacking my expansions. And what he does is he's just bubbled, and he attacks my expansions. So there's just nothing I can do about it. Let's see if I can find him here. Here he is. Oh, he's not bubbled, but he's too far for me to attack. But he's actually this guy right here, Thunderdome. I'm not hating on this guy. Like, here he goes. Look at this. Look at this guy. He's attacking my expansion right as I'm showing you. He must be watching. You're watching, aren't you, Thunder? I knew it. But yeah, this guy's always attacking my expansions. I'm not even going to hate on him, though, because he actually has a pretty good, like he plays pretty smart. I've never been able to capture his hero, even though his power is low enough that I should be able to. He's too far. I don't want to burn a teleport. Oh, actually, he's not. Why not? It's going to take 40 minutes, but we'll just let it go. Yeah, so, but I'm not... His hero is not going to be in his empire. Like, he's really good at rallying it and stuff. So, that's what it is. But that's okay. I don't hate on him because, I'm too far from my expansions to get him right now. So I guess somebody should get him. But it is annoying, like, when I'm sleeping, this guy's just 3 a.m., he's taking my expansions. And he must know when I wake up because, like, literally right when I wake up, I'm watching them leave from my expansions. Yeah, he's in this guild, and this guild's kind of like the free-for-all guild in the realm. They all can kind of do what they want, and they don't really care too much about repercussions. So it's kind of a perfect guild for him. He can just, sit around and steal expansions, and, if his friends get attacked, they know what they're in for. Carlos, you're not this Thunderdome, are you? I think he must be watching right now. If you're out there, Thunder, I'm going to get you one of these days. I'm going to rename your hero, man. I've got a hero rename just sitting for you, man. Captured hero rename. It's yours. It's got your name on it, buddy. I'll have to come up with any good name suggestions, guys. Man, Rainbow Gems are still really good. Like, they were so overpowered. If you got a good level 6, level 7 Rainbow Gem right when they came out, man, they are so overpowered. Like, just now is all the other troop attack buffs and all the buffs coming up enough that like, it's like, you know, they're not as OP as they once were. But they were so OP for a while. So overpowered. Let's see. Someone in neighboring realm of my baby realm made a guild called Burn 1. Wonder if it has any. It might be the same. You know, somebody from the same group or something. But I actually really like the guy who runs the guild, Riot, because one of my most memorable in-game experiences, it was because of him that I was able to succeed. We captured the Samurai Realm Crystal, and it's actually one of my favorite videos still. Like, if I were to go back and watch a video, it would be the one capturing the Samurai Realm Crystal, probably 6-7 months ago, probably at least. But yeah, it was me, Riot, and somebody else. Can't remember the third guy, but he was in my guild for a while, or we were in the same guild. It wasn't mine, but we took down that crystal, just us three. I think it might have been from Baba Yaga, actually. Now I'm curious. I'm gonna have to go back and watch who we took that from. But it was one of the big guys. If it wasn't Baba, it might have been Bizzle. Bizzle. Butterbean, we're doing it, man. We're doing it, man. Butterbean. Yeah, we're going to get his hero at some point. Thunderstrike. But what he does, and I would recommend, I mean, I wouldn't play exactly how he does, but it definitely makes sense how he plays. Like, don't have more troop. If you're kind of a lower Citadel level, I wouldn't power up, like I wouldn't max out your troops all the time. I would just have enough that if you get attacked, it fills up your hospital ward. And like, you know, you don't want to waste too much, you know, you just give away points in RBRs if you have your troops maxed and everything. And, you know, they're going to get through your troops pretty easy at T5 right now, I think. It's tough to be a T5 trap unless you're, yeah, it's tough to be a T5 trap right now, unless you can still do it, you just need really powered up gear. But you're going to have to get some T6 pretty soon, I think. At least in my age realm. If you're in the older realm, you probably need T6 now. And in the younger realms, you'll be good with T5 for a while. I'm in Ulwat, the dumbest sounding realm, but I love this realm. It's a bunch of great people, except for this one guy. Just kidding. But yeah, it's all great people. It's 1521. It's a pretty good realm. We're not that strong, to be honest. Like we've got Ceci, who's really our only power player. She's Citadel 68, which is pretty good for this server. That's, you know, there aren't too many people. There might be a 70 in this server, but there aren't many people. There's very few at 68 right now. But she hasn't been playing very much lately. She's kind of quitting, I think. So, you know, our realm's kind of weak. We lose most RVRs. But I think we might have won this Blitz RVR. I went hard, guys. I made it. I set upon myself to carry my realm for that RVR, and I ended up taking first, but I don't know if it was enough. My guild got second, so that means probably the other realm's guild got first, and that doesn't bode well. That doesn't bode well. So I think we might have lost. We didn't get a message whether or not we won yet, so I guess we'll find out soon. I had like 3 billion solo points. What's sad is I could have kept going, but I was kind of like busy doing other things. But yeah, 3 billion, which I was pretty happy with. I was pretty happy with that. I used a lot of teleports, and that's really the only, because it's tough to get a lot of points. Like, there's a lot of people higher Citadel level, like 65, 66. It's tough to deal enough damage to compete against somebody a lot higher Citadel level. But I just burned a lot of teleports. I found a lot of people who just had a lot of troops that were kind of defenseless. There's one guy who had like 8 or 10 million troops and no hero protecting him. And there were T5s, so I wiped them all out in like 5 hits. That helped a ton. The garrisons are pretty cool. The big thing, though, is don't put troops in them in RVRs because they're like perfect targets for people. I didn't teleport with my ult this time. I only have so many teleports, RVR ports. I'm trying to use them smartly. I haven't been hit by Master Lynx yet, but I know he's always up there on Citadel level. I think he was even the highest Citadel level for a while, but I don't see him playing too much in the RVRs and the neutral realms. I don't know if he just doesn't go for the crystals that much, or maybe I'm just not paying attention. But Master Lynx he's a boss. He hasn't hit me though. I think I could hold up well now, but I think a couple, before I had all my T7, I would have been in trouble by him for sure. Brian Boy, not sure who that is. Hit RL 40 billion. Ooh. Sorry to hear that. That's a lot. That's 10 times more than what I got. Yikes. Yeah, the garrisons are. I don't think I would build one personally because I think they take up an expansion slot, and then you can only put 1 reinforcement march. So you need your guildmates to put troops in them too, and you can't put a hero to protect the troops. So it's kind of tough. Like, I think it'd be easy for somebody to zero through your troops in the garrison pretty quick, and then raid your expansions in the middle of the night. So I don't know. I don't think I'll get one, but I wouldn't. It could be a good deal. Like, it could work. It could work. Like, I mean, it's helping Sassy out. Not many people are strong enough to take down her garrison. Ooh, he burned a 1.2 mil power player. Yeah, that's crazy, man. I'm only, yeah, he could burn me then, for sure, because I'm only at 800. I think I'm pretty strong for an 800 mil, though. My gear's pretty powered up. My research might be kind of lacking, though. Man, Citadel 30 can actually be a beast to get in the younger realms. Like, that can take a long time. It took me forever. I was sitting at 29 for a long time in the younger realms. But that was back when you had to pay, like, kid you not, like 5,000 or at least 3,000 to get T4 troops. Like, you're getting 100k gold per pack. I've been streaming for probably about 2 hours. 473,000 march size. That's pretty good for this server, because he's in the same server as me. And all realms, they were started all in around December. So that's pretty good. Like, that's a big march size. I'd have to use all kinds of march boosts just to get above 300,000. Yeah, dude, 29, man, that was rough. Like, I remember thinking, like, trying to get 20 million? Doesn't even sound like much anymore, but 20 million marble was like, that was a pain, man. That was a mess. There's one guy, I actually named my account in this server after the guy in my older realm I was in with, Gutterball, and he spent $50,000 to get T5 troops. He had T5. He was one of the first people in all the realms to get T5 troops, but like he had T5 troops back in, was it August of 2017? August? Probably maybe it was September, but early, you know, like early on, he had T5 troops. He spent 50 grand to get them, but he never attacked anybody, and I always respected him because the first time he ever attacked somebody, he attacked a 60 million power person, and like at that time 60 million power was really tough to get. Like that was a Citadel 35. That was, I mean, that person probably spent 10,000 to get, maybe probably 20,000 to get that Citadel 35 at the time. And this dude just solo marched it and got his hero captured. So that's the story of Gutterball. That's the story of Gutterball. He spent 50 grand, and his first attack on somebody, his hero was captured. But you know, you got to respect that. Like he didn't just go out and zero everybody. He went for it. And the dude must have been a billionaire. He probably owned yachts. He was probably, you know, like he's probably. When I picture Gutterball, I picture him just sitting back on his yacht with some martinis in each hand and some models all around him, and he's just like, should I drop 50 grand? Sure. You know, he's got his butler doing it for him though, you know, hitting all the buttons. And then he just gets handed his game to chat with people. That's my take of Gutterball. But yeah, his one attack was a Gutterball. He didn't strike. But it's kind of sad because now his account, it's, you know, it's just nothing now. Like, he spent 50 grand on it, and it's nothing special. Like, it's in realm 505. You could probably find it sitting around. You know, it's one of the most expensive accounts, probably still in realm 505, and it's just sitting there. Just sitting there. Yeah, I always thought Gutterball was just cool because like he was just, I never heard from him at all. I just see his account there just growing every day. New gear would come out and suddenly he'd have all gold gear. You'll have to see if you can find Gutterball Crescent. Probably some lonely 41 sitting around. Most expensive Citadel 41 probably. Yeah, definitely, if you can, do whatever you can to do these Blitz RVRs if you have it in your realm. Because they drop like tons of VIP. I think it was 1,200 times 10 billion, which is, you know, that's a lot. Oh, what is this? What up, GT? I'm coming for you next, man. I'm coming for you next. I think this is Rex. Not too sure, though. T-Rex. Man, it's so tough to keep track of people because everybody changes their name every month. So it's like you forget who's who. And there aren't many ways to distinguish people's empires when they change their name. Yeah, I went from... That VIP took me from 69 to 79. Oh, yeah, what I do, Bobby, is I try to not have any attack streak when I'm attacking these guys. And the reason is I don't want to kill them. I like to just attack them and get as many attacks out of them as I can. Because if I kill it, I'm going to have to march then to a farther one. So it just takes up more time. So that's why I usually alternate between monsters, and I also keep as little gear on my hero as I can, so I don't deal down the candy corns very much. I'd recommend doing that. It'll save you a lot of time because if I were to kill all these around me, before long, I'm going to have to march way down here, which could take, that could take a minute. Which actually, that's not too bad, but yeah, I'm just hitting the candy corns. I don't get much points for farming them. Like you get, 5 per hour per march, which is still worth farming when you kill them, but I just try to get as many points per flan as I can. Yeah, I got attacked by my friend Lindsay. Good old Lindsay. She just sent 69 troops to be funny. Yeah, man. Yeah. If you rally, I don't keep heroes, so just don't be shy. Just come at me, and I will free your hero if I capture it. And if you might burn me, I don't even know. Like, yeah, you probably would potentially burn me with a good rally for sure. So bring it on, Joshua. I'm ready for you. Next full-on RVR. What realm are you in? Yeah, that's true, Jeff. I do that a lot too. How I do it is I get my heroes down to 20,000 MP, and then I max attack a full one, and that should just about kill it. And as soon as I kill all the monsters around me, I do look for a good location. I try to find 3 really close to each other, and then some in the periphery. Like this would be a good spot right here, man, because I could march to these with no gear. So what I would do is I'd equip my good monster gear. Actually, we'll just go ahead and do this. I'll show you guys how I do it. Now's a good time. So what I do, I'm going to equip my better gear to max out my hero MP. Let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. So I put on the gear that'll give me the most hero MP, and then I'll level up Luna, and then I will teleport down to the better spot. Hopefully I can re-find it. I should have bookmarked it, but I wasn't thinking ahead. We'll find it again, hopefully. So let's find this spot again. Yeah, actually, let's level her up first. So 51 million. I think I've got a few times that. 51 billion. Man, we're at so many zeros now. It was probably at the very top, wasn't it? Just totally skipped over it. Yeah, it was. That's embarrassing. Alright, so we now have her MP max, 131. Now we got to find a good spot. I think it was down over here somewhere. Yeah, here we go. That's a good spot. Might not be the same one, but I'll take it. So I teleport here. Boom, boom. And then, oh darn, got some active marches. What up, Colby? So much MP, man. I'll show you my Prompto. I think my Prompto might have the record for most MP, at least in this server, hopefully in all the servers. I've got like 180 something. Like there's probably a couple people with as much as me, but my Prompto is just stacked with MP because I have tons of titles that buff Prompto's MP. So when I have Prompto just decked out, and then if I use a Needles, I can get him well over 200,000 MP. It's sick. So how many city defense gems did you get from Hall event? Sadly, we don't have that guild hall yet in my realm. It's only in the older realms. But I really want those city defense HPs, especially on my trap account. Oh yeah, the doubler pack for the candy corns. Yeah, I had to get that before they'd offer me the quad pack. But I did get it this event. It's the first 2 packs I've got in a couple months, but I knew I wanted to go hard on candy corns this event because it's just so good. Those packs are so good if you get the quad. Dude, I might be on for the next 24 hours, to be honest. Like I'm just going to be playing this game anyway. I might as well just hang out with you guys. Yeah, I'm going to try to do more of these live streams. It's actually a lot easier. Like, it just, you know, you guys give me something to talk about, too. Oh, geez. This is going to take forever. We'll just speed up like crazy. You need to turn on a fan in here, man. It's hot. My apartment doesn't have AC activated right now. They've got the heat turned on. One more. Oh yeah, let's check out this attack. He probably bubbled, or maybe he let me attack, and he probably had all his troops. Okay, yeah. I've never successfully attacked this guy, even though he's like only 160 million power. Like, his troops are always never there, or his hero's not there, or I wound his troops. Like, this dude is, it's crazy. Yeah, I'm still running on no sleep, to be honest. I'm so sleep deprived, it's insane. I only got 3 hours today. I was up to like 4 a.m. just attacking candy corns. I think I got 200,000 candy corns yesterday. I'm in Oklahoma City, the land of nothing but one sports team. Yeah, there's nothing to do out here except for play this game. So what I do is I actually don't attack the ones close to me. So now I can show you guys my candy corn tactics. So we've got my MP maxed. I've got my good Munster gear on. Now the goal is to start equipping this stuff, but I need to use my MP before I can unequip it. Otherwise, I'll lose. You know, I won't have access to that MP. So what I do is I attack Munsters a little farther away. So like I'll attack these, and the reason I'll attack these is because I'm going to kill all these monsters really quick, and I don't want to kill the ones close to me. I want to save these for when my gear's gone, because then I can. When your gear's unequipped, you march a lot slower. So if you're attacking these out here with your slower marches, it could take a long time. So I attack the ones outside of the ring around me. And then as my MP drops, I start unequipping gear. And then once I'm down to my 3 gear pieces, and I do no hero monster attack damage, I attack the ones close to me so I can get like 1,000,000 attacks out of those. But my problem, and this is a problem, I never would have thought it's a problem, but here's my problem, guys, is I've got all these hero titles. And now normally that would be great. Now sadly I got this one now too, but all this hero attack, I've got this one, I've got critical hit here, I've got 150 attack bonus, I've got 100, let's see, I've got a bunch of these, man. They're just everywhere. 350, this one really hurts. But what that means is I kill off these flans so quickly that I have to keep marching farther and farther away. Yeah, the winged accessories are really good for, I think you might have somebody pointed that out earlier, you get the march speed for monsters with the winged accessories, the winged assassin accessories. I'm going to have to set those up, put my march speed gems on them. But I also don't mind. These are kind of nice, too, because they don't do any hero attack. It's just MP. So I'm usually pretty lazy. Like, I usually watching a movie or something. So I don't like to change my gear out too much, just because I have to be paying attention to do that. Whereas I can just sit here and alternate between these two without paying any attention to this. Yeah, the gear presets, man. I'm super pumped. I need to start setting mine up. With that Blitz RVR, I was able to level up my VIP, and I got some more hero gear set unlocks from leveling up my VIP. But yeah, that's a good point there, Josh. I'm going to start setting up those presets because those are it's so convenient to just be able to one click and switch all your gear out. Like that is so nice. I'm loving that. It was so nice. I was actually looking at the pack that unlocked all the heroes' gear presets. I was looking at that like envious, like, ooh, I would love that. I'd love to have one winged assassin one with all march speed ups on it, march speed up gems, and then I could use that, equip that before when I set a rally, have that gear equipped so the rally goes quicker. You could start an attack with that gear. You could equip it for monster attacks. Like there's so many uses you could use, and then switch out that gear afterwards. Yeah, those presets are so nice. Especially, I've noticed this particularly in like when you're a trap account and all of a sudden somebody's attacking you, you need to switch out your gear quick. And a lot of times, if you don't have that preset, it's tough to switch out all your gear, especially if your game's always like lagging out when you need it to work. When somebody's attacking you, it's like your game's glitching out. You're trying to equip the body armor and it's not working. That's what always happens to me, man. So that preset's going to be so nice. One click's going to be way easier than doing 50 clicks. Oh, yeah, I don't think I'm going to set up the donation on this just because I want you guys to keep your money. I'm just going to blow it anyway, man. I'm just going to dump it into something I shouldn't. So yeah, dude, enjoy your money, man. Whatever you were thinking about donating, go and spend that. Take some hottie out and get some ice cream or something, man. I'm really good. I've been one thing I've been doing is I've cut way back in this game, spending-wise. For a while, I was spending just way too much, and now I'm trying to spend smarter. And like I'm going to be just as far as I was spending 10 times less, just waiting to spend. When I do, like waiting for a good event like this to get the quadrupler and level up all my heroes all at once. I guess it's fall. What do you get in fall, man? What's a good place to date in fall? Like there's not much. Yeah, movie theater, man. That'd be an expensive donation. So now I can probably show you guys. So once I get down about 15,000 MP, I usually unequip my weapon first because that has quite a bit of hero attack bonus, 100%. So I'll unequip this and then I'll just go back to attacking, and I'll do way less damage to these, probably like 1% less. So I'll get more hits out of them and won't have to march as far. That's kind of how I do it. And it keeps my attack streak a little lower. But one thing to think about too is if you guys don't have much hero MP, you might want to keep attacking the same monster to kill it, so you can then gather the tile. But I would only do that if you don't have much MP. Like if you've only got like 40k MP, and that's all you have like for the next couple hours or something, I would just keep attacking the same monster, kill it, and then you can farm the tile. So it's probably not for everybody to do this tactic how I'm doing it. Oh yeah, I should do that Cindy trick. That's a good idea, Jeff. Yeah, I could do that. Let's see, when my Luna gets back, we'll try it out. Actually, I can't do it quite yet. I'll have to use my MP down before I can unequip these, because if I unequip them now, this VIP will drop below 115 and I'll lose it. So once my VIP gets lower, I'll show you guys the Cindy trick that Jeff taught me, and somebody else too. They're helping me figure this out. But there's this trick that you can get Cindy's gear stat multipliers to apply to your other heroes. If you have the same gear equipped when you switch from Cindy to that hero, you get the gear stat bonuses from Cindy apply to the next hero. It's really sweet. I don't know why it happens, but it does happen. Yeah, I'll show you in a little bit, Jamie. I'll show you what Jeff's talking about. It's a pretty cool trick. Like, but I do need to burn some MP first. Let's see, 112. One thing I've noticed is the MP doublers apply to your gear stats, I think, too. Because look at this, 1,885. Now look when I unequip it, this is going to drop more than 1,885. It's going to drop quite a bit more, actually. It dropped like 3,000. So I think that MP doublers do apply to your gear stats. That's kind of cool, right? But okay, let's show you guys this Cindy trick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to equip a winged assassin accessory, and I'll show you guys the stats quick. So here's a winged, here is a winged assassin haste pin. Now this will give you attack march speed, but the big one is it gives you hero monster march speed, so 31%. So let's look at my hero boost march speed right now, and then we'll check back and watch. It's going to be higher once I do this with Cindy. So let's see, hero march speed. It's 151.5, so remember that. Now watch, next time I come back to Luna, this boost is going to be higher. So we got to equip Cindy, and then we need to change her accessory out to the winged assassin accessory. Oh, no, I can't do it. Sorry, guys. I can't do it because my Cindy's not level 40 yet. Oh, darn. Darn, I can't equip it yet. That's a bummer. I forgot you need level 40 for that winged assassin gear. That is a bummer. But normally you could equip this. Well, I'll just show you guys with a different accessory because, you know, probably some different people here now. You don't need to equip it on Cindy? I just need to switch back? Oh, let's try that. Whoop, it was Luna, wasn't it? So we activate Cindy and then we switch back. Change a gear piece. Let's just throw something else on here. Beastmaster. What stats? That gives you MP recovery? Anyways, yeah, back to Luna. And let's see if the hero boost changed at all. $166. So that is that's 15% higher. So you're right, guys. It worked. It worked. You don't even need to equip the gear on Cindy. You just switch to Cindy and then switch back, and Cindy's accessory stat boost will apply to Noctis's accessory stat. That's so cool, man. That's awesome, guys. I love you guys for figuring that out, man. Thanks, Ben and Jeff. You guys are awesome. Man, that's so cool. Like, all you have to do is just switch to Cindy and then switch back, and whatever accessory you have, just boom, instant buff. That's crazy. Yes, we'll just keep that equipped. That's a pretty good accessory for what we're doing right now. Just trying to weaken down some candy corn flans. Oh, you can use it. It buffs the Adventure Hall gear stats too. So yeah, so I could switch to Cindy and then switch back to like Noctis with all the Guildhall gear on. Oh, I'm gonna try that. Might be able to solo down the. Okay, we're gonna try and solo the. Once I kill some candy, once I burn through this MP, I'm gonna try to solo the Trial of Heroes Ravis dungeon with this trick, with this Cindy switchback trick. I like this song. Heck yeah. This is Blank. Disfigured by Blank. NCS. now my MP is low enough. I can probably remove this gear piece without going without losing any MP. Let's see, it's 19. Oh, perfect. Nice. I'm getting this down here. It's taken a while, but a couple of days of hitting candy corns nonstop, and I've got this figured out. Yeah, Cindy might be the best hero, especially knowing that this glitch works. You know, unfortunately, I don't, Jamie. I'm really just on YouTube right now. You know, it's funny. I actually have a couple other YouTube accounts, but I haven't used them in a while. I had a Pokemon Go YouTube account for a long time, but nobody ever watched my videos because they were just terrible. But yeah, I really don't have. I need to make like a Twitter or something. I should probably do that, or at least I had Line for a while. I had Line. But, you know, I'm lazy. I'm just going to be upfront with you guys. I'm super lazy. And I was getting, like, tons of people just messaging me a lot, and I just couldn't keep up with it. And then I started to feel bad about not keeping up with it. Where finally I'm like, you know, I should just, like, avoid, just not even put myself in a position that I'm going to have to ignore people now. I have enough trouble keeping up with the YouTube comments. Yeah, sorry I don't respond to all of them. I want to, but I actually work like 70 hours a week, and then when I'm not working, I like to just do other stuff too. I'm lazy, man. I'm making excuses right now. I'm just lazy, to be honest. That's all it is. Let's see. Oh yeah. One thing I do recommend to you guys is for the guild hall. I noticed a lot of people in my guild overlook this adventurer's physical dungeon damage, and this one's so awesome. Like, it adds up quite a bit, 450% damage right now. And I only do the attack one. I don't really care too much about the HP, primarily because I want to lead in the events. Like, I want to win the event, because usually when you win the event, you get better prizes. So sorry to my guildmates when I beat them. My gear's not even as good as some of my guildmates, but I like to do that damage because you score higher in the placements, and when you get higher in the placements, you get better jobs. So that's why I've been ignoring the dungeon health and just doing the physical damage. And I've noticed the healing is kind of depressing. Not too many people heal anymore in my realms. Like, I don't see hardly anybody go in with Luna and heal. It's so much better to use a Noctis and just damage down the guild halls. So that's kind of what I see more of anyway. Oh, I'll try that TT. I'm going to have to try that soon. Real quick, I guess I should probably burn down my MP so you can enter the guild hall. We'll do that. I'll run through my MP quick. I heard they were going to add a couple more to Shiva. A good site for looking into a lot of this stuff as it comes out is ffxvanehub.com. And it's a pretty good site for they have like all kinds of blogs on this game, some really good ones, and they have a really good blog on Shiva that I read, and I would definitely check that out. But I remember reading the blog post for it, and it did sound like there's going to be 2 other heroes for it at some point. I could just do Guild Hall without burning my MP, but while I'm here, I want to use my MP and take out these monsters before somebody else comes in and kills them all. Because I burned a teleport to kill some of these. So I'll go ahead and run down my MP, and kill some of these monsters off, so I take advantage of my teleport here, and then but I could just equip Noctis and go in Guild Hall. Let me make sure my Noctis. I'm gonna have to equip Noctis. I don't know. We might have to use his MP. He might be over 100. Yeah, let me equip my Noctis quick. And okay, yeah, we're good. Nice. Well, let's use his MP. Let's do that. That'll save us a little time. So what I do, once all my gear is unequipped, like all my hero attack buff gear is unequipped, these don't add any hero attack, so I'm going to hardly get any attack streak, and I'm hardly going to do any damage. So I should be able to attack each one of these like 18 times. So I'll just do that real quick, burn my MP. I saved the ones close to me for my gear's unequipped because he marches a lot slower without that monster gear on. Don't buy Shiva. They do events for free unlocks. That's good to know, Jeff. Thanks. Yeah, definitely. I've noticed I sort of regret most of the buildings I've spent money to unlock because you can get them all now for pretty much nothing, right? Like it's nice to have them when they come out because you get ahead more. Like right when it comes out, if you get it, you're going to have the greatest advantage right at that moment. But you pay a real pretty penny to unlock all this stuff as it comes out. Yeah, they did that to me too, Carlos, with the Guild Hall. I bought the Guild Hall unlock right when it came out, and then the next day it was included with any pack that you bought in like the items treasury section. That bothered me so much. I was like, oh, I could have got you know, hero medals or something at that point. Yeah, that's true, Tia. I was just gonna do some damage to these real quick. I'm worried somebody else is gonna come in and kill them, and then you know, if somebody else comes in and kills them, we're gonna have to teleport again. So are most of you guys doing this candy corn flan event right now? Check something out here. All right. It's like 100 degrees in my apartment. Oh, you know, I really haven't, man. There's pretty heavy competition at the Scar for these guys, but I should probably try that. If they're respawning more at the Scar, it's worth probably just teleport there, and as long as you're constantly killing them, yeah, that might be a better way to go than teleporting around. This is a pretty good spot, though, right here. My row gets cleaned out of these guys real quick. Like by tonight, it's going to be impossible to find these flan until it seems like they do respawn at some point, though. I haven't quite figured it out. I've tried like killing even the lower, like the non-candy corn monsters to see if I can get more to respawn, but it doesn't seem like it matters how many you kill at this point. Like how many you kill doesn't seem to affect the respawn rates. Oh, nice, level 12 wells. That's pretty good. I'm tempted. I'm so tempted on leveling mine up, but I'm going to wait for Ravis. I should, except for this one that I accidentally started the level. I'm going to wait for Ravis before I use the other 16,000. I think, yeah, I'll wait for Ravis for that. I should probably do that. I'm going to get my Ravis to try to get him to 90 if I can. We'll see if I can. It's going to be a long couple of days hitting candy corns if I'm going to get anywhere near 90 for Ravis. But they keep tempting me with this Ravis 50% off metal pack. Like, I've had to talk. It's funny how you can talk yourself out of something, and then like 1 minute later, you're like, should I buy that 50% off Ravis metal pack? It's like all that time I spent talking myself out of buying the pack, all of a sudden I just forget all that rationalization and then want to buy it again. So these candy corns, they drop between 12 and 16 tokens that you can use in the Moogle market. These corn flan trophies. Now I got the quadrupler, so I bought a doubler and then the quadrupler. So I get 4 times either 12 or 16. So this was, I guess, a 16 times 4. So I get 64 trophies. And then if you have the Moogle market unlock, you can spend those trophies. And there's some really good stuff in here. Like, there's, I mean, you can get a lot. You can get a lot of stuff. You can get, for 16, if you get 16 trophies, you can get 16 billion Noctis medals. 16 billion. They're only one, but I bought them all already. You can get 999, and I just got all 999. Oh, yeah, you know, it's funny you mentioned that, Gary. I'm always thinking, like, really what happened and why I stopped doing that free-to-play series is I just don't have enough time to grind out on multiple accounts. If I had more time, I really want to do that series because I enjoy just the grind of the game. But whereas I have this account, and then I've got the little drone, and I'm pretty good. Like when I'm on my computer, I usually have multiple screens of different games. But it's just so tough to keep track of them all and keep up with them all, especially when I work. A lot of days I work 12 hours, so it's just not enough time for me to do that free-to-play series too. But I really want to do that. I want one of you guys to do that. One of you guys want to do a free-to-play series for me? I'd watch it, man. I'd definitely watch that while I'm playing this game. I just don't have enough time, though. I can barely keep up with my one account. Well, when I say that, I'm still playing this game probably like 5 hours every day if I can, but you know, I'd play this game probably 12 hours every day. You could grind on this game nonstop with the adventures haul drops. Like you can get the contracts and the adventures quests. Those take a couple minutes every hour. Like you could grind this game virtually nonstop at this point in the game. Other hobbies besides work and play? Not really, man. I'm pretty boring, to be honest. What do I do, man? I watch a lot of movies. I play Pokemon Go some, too. That's like the only other game I play. And CSGO. I play a lot of CSGO. Yeah, I don't really do too much, though, man. I just kind of sit around. I'm pretty boring, to be honest. I need to start trying to settle down and meet some chicks, but you know that's quite a time investment. Yeah, that's really it. I'm like kind of, you know, I'm just bad at dating too, so yeah. So that's really not much going on in my personal life these days, except for this game. Spend a lot of time just thinking of ideas for making the videos, and a lot of time just grinding this game out. Watch way too many animes, to be honest. That's what I do. I watch too many animes. Just all of a sudden, I'm like, I don't even realize I'm doing it, and then all of a sudden I realize I have an anime playing and I'm playing this game. It's like, oh, jeez. Yeah, go to Bricktown and find some honeys. Take them out for ice cream. That's what I should be doing, dude. That's what I should be doing with my time, for sure, man. I could easily make like a half hour and do that, like a half hour every day. You know, just trying to meet people, trying to do more dating, man. Need to reactivate Bumble or something, I guess. Find out whatever the new dating app is these days. No, I don't play hockey anymore. I did play some in college. I played in like an ACHA Division I in Western Michigan. But yeah, I played a lot in high school. I played like midgets. And then I stopped playing hockey for 4 years, and then I tried to walk on to the Western Michigan hockey team. My goal was to play ACHA and then work my way to Division I. They have a both a Division I and an ACHA Division I. But I realized I just wasn't any good, so I quit playing pretty much. That and I came down with viral encephalitis, and I had internal bleeding in my brain. I had what do they call it, a hemorrhage? There's a technical term for it, intracranial hemorrhage or something. And yeah, the doctor pretty much said, yeah, it's probably not good to get hit in the head. And you know, in hockey you get checked a lot, lots of concussions. So I figure I probably should quit hockey if I'm going to retain any sort of mental capacity. I'm struggling enough as it is with my cognition. I don't need to dwindle it down anymore. Princess Ceci? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like Ceci. She's cool. I named a lot of my heroes after her. Let's see. Yeah, Ceci. Assassinator. We're always naming our heroes after each other. Yeah, I really miss hockey though, man. I loved playing hockey, especially growing up. We'd always be traveling to like Dallas to go play hockey, and lots of good memories playing hockey. But yeah, it's not. At some point, it's not worth sacrificing your health to, especially when it's not going anywhere. Like if I was going to do anything with hockey, you really have to get out of Oklahoma City. Like Oklahoma City, we have a good program for like up to like age 14. But once you get after 14, you got to go to Dallas. You got to get to the better leagues. And I didn't want to leave home to go play, so if I ever was any good at hockey, it left. You know, all hope of ever doing something with it left when I was 14. Guts, you know, I love Berserk anime. I love that anime. But Guts actually came from Gutterball. I took from a guy in my other realm. But for a while I did change my name to Samurai Guts. You know, like, but yeah, Berserk's an awesome anime, man. All right, so we are set. We're set to do some Guildhall runs. Yeah, I like those really dark, kind of violent animes. Oh, let's try the Cindy trick. Let's look at hero boosts. So let's look at our Guildhall HP and attack. So let's see if we can get this Cindy glitch to work again. Oh, I skipped over it. Guildhall. Where are the Guildhall books on this? Oh, here we go. Dungeon health, just under 3,000, and dungeon stamina, 300. 2,600 physical damage bonus. Now let's change heroes to Cindy, switch back, and we'll see what our buffs are. I'm going to have to level up my Cindy, man. That's a good glitch. I need to get as much stats in those skills as I can. What's the best way to get royal building blueprints besides packs? You're stuck at Citadel 39. To be honest, the best thing to do is to just be patient. And that's probably not what you want to hear, but if you can get any royal chests from events, that's going to help out. There's a realm boss, and this is how most people get their building blueprints, is there's realm bosses that'll pop up, and your realm might be too young. You may not have seen these realm bosses yet, but on the scar in the four corners, north, south, east, and west, you'll get some realm bosses, and some of them will drop a lot of royal building blueprints. But that's really the best way. I wouldn't buy packs for those. Oh, a print screen? I should do that. Oh, we're kind of committed to this, but that's a good point. A good point, the man. Let's see, did I skip it again? I might have skipped it. Okay, here we go. So look at that. It works. It works. Dungeon health went up, dungeon stamina went up, and physical damage bonus went up. So the Cindy trick works again, guys. That's so cool, man. Just switch to Cindy, switch back, and you get her gear stats on the next hero. That's cool. Have you figured out how to run unlimited hauls? I haven't. I haven't. Tell me more about this, man. Unlimited hauls on one guild contract? That sounds like a dream come true, my man. Fill me in on the goods. Drop the knowledge. I need to know about this. I haven't had too much of a problem with getting contracts. I do enough of the adventures contracts. I guess we'll wait for the next 96. We'll wait for the next one. Yeah, Gary, you know, it's weird how they do their stats sometimes. Like, they have weird math, man. Their math isn't normal math. It's their own math. Looks like my game just crashed. But their math is not... It can be really confusing to figure out how their math works. I mean, it's like a never-ending process to try and figure out. And you have to constantly... It's never how you think it is. It's always different. It's always like... There's always some, like, trick. Their math is just never straightforward, man. It's like even the gear stats. It's like you have to use... Oh, geez, I can't even get into it now. It's just so confusing how they do it. But before the last hit on Haul and Haul finishes, back out when your mail goes up 1, jump back in the hall. So what you do is, right before the boss is dead, so let's say the boss has like 5 HP and your attack's going. You leave the hall. You open up your mail. Is that? Oh, you just wait for the number. You wait for the number to go up here, and then you re-enter. Let's try it out. I'm going to try that out. Hopefully, I can get it right the first time. Is that so? Right before the attack hits, you back out and then re-enter. Is that right? Right when you see the number go up. Okay, we're gonna try that out. That's a cool trick. I guess we could try it out here. Why not? Let's do it. So I'm terrible at timing stuff, so I'm probably going to screw this up. It might still work. So will you back out now? We'll wait right before it hits. And maybe 76. Did it work? I think it might have worked, man. I think he called it. Yes, back out now. I think it worked. Now, I don't remember how many contracts I had. I don't think, it probably didn't charge it. That's so cool, man. That's a good trick, dude. That's awesome. I'm learning all kinds of stuff today, man. I need to do more of these live streams. That's such a good trick. Oh, it's nice to see over 200 in one now for the dungeon stamina, too. Because usually 201's the max when you have all your gear. Yeah, I'm going to pay that forward. I'm going to have to make I'm going to probably do like an all-encompassing guild hall video at some point. Because I see so many people, like, at least in my guild, even people... You know, it's like everybody always messes up on the guild hall. A lot of people join on like level 19, 18, and they have no gear and they just get wiped out. It's like, oh no, just wait for the next run and you can get all the way up. You get probably 15 halls and 15 levels before you die. But, you know, that's just the way it works. People don't know until they figure it out, I guess, until somebody pays it forward. I want to pay that forward for sure. That's a good trick. So let's just start going here. Normally I like to wait for other people to join, but that's all right. We're here for action today, man. So the big thing I need right now is Ravis medals and the AP points. I'm going to need a lot of AP points. Yeah, I'll do it again, Alex. I'll do it again. What it sounds like and what it seemed like worked for me is you back out like right before it hits, and you wait for the number to jump up here, because you get a message every time you complete a level. So on the very 20th level, you back out. Once this number goes up, you re-enter. And it looked like it worked. I love this song, man. I'm addicted. What hall do you guys have, Jeff? You're an older server, right? So you have the Cindy Hall, maybe? Or maybe you just have that Carla Boss one. Yeah, we've got the Ravis. Yeah, we're pretty behind. We haven't even got the Cindy Hall yet. I'd like to get that Cindy one. I need Cindy AP points to level up her cool gear stat accessory skills. Or all her gear stat multiplier skills. Oh, I'll do an RVR, Blitz RVR video tomorrow night. Yeah, I'll do a good one for you guys. I've only got 2 RVR ports left, so I guess I need to make a video while I still have an RVR port. But I'll do that. I'll make an RVR video. I'm kind of set up. I'm set up good for attacks now. I might even be able to find somebody to try and rally Crystal with me. So that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, so I'll do an RVR video soon for you. That'd be fun too. Might even live stream the RVR. Will do, man. Thanks. I appreciate all the support, guys. I don't know, really we're what makes this game awesome, right? Like just everybody, the community on this game is what makes it really cool. Like the game itself is alright, but it's everybody, you know, figuring this stuff out, like figuring out that trick to get into this dungeon, like that's awesome. That's what it's all about, just figuring this stuff out, growing together, man, kicking some butt, doing some rallies, hanging out. Later, fire. It's for the peeps. Any traps? Yeah, I've got, you know, actually I don't have any traps right now. I think they all died. I haven't rebuilt them. But I definitely, My thing is I only have T6 traps right now, so I need to research the T7 traps. But once I get Cindy leveled up and I can send traps with my marches, for sure I'm going to need to build a ton of traps and level them up. That's going to be awesome. Easiest solo dungeon. I recommend doing it. Is it Briny? Is Briny the easiest? There's one that drops quite a bit more than the other stuff too for like the earlier ones. I think it's Briny. I would definitely do the Briny. Do some of the lower level ones if you have bad gear. Ooh, I'll get some. Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. I'll get some battle reports this RVR and show you guys kind of what I look at when I'm attacking people and what I look at in the reports. Ooh, monster shards. Let's see. How do you get monster shards on level 4 monsters? Do they drop from higher level monster shard fragments? Monster shards. That's for the Adventures Hall research, right? I want to say you get some of those on the lower level monsters. Don't you? Maybe not. I'm not sure, actually. Monster shards. I know you get monster fragments from hitting monsters. The monster shards, you probably have to open Adventures Day quests, right? The chests. Maybe you get those from some Lunar gifts also. Monster shards. Yeah. I'm thinking monster fragments are what you get attacking monsters, but the monster shards, I think you do get those in Adventurers chests. Oh, did you miss the Cindy trick, Tony? If you notice my look at my stamina here, it's over 201, and the trick to get it above 200, you have to have Cindy. But if you switch to Cindy, so activate Cindy and then switch back to your main hero, her gear stats will apply to the hero that you have active. So like I had Noctis equipped with all dungeon gear. I switched to Cindy, who didn't have any gear. Oh, you got that one? You want to know the one to get a free contract? Now that, I'll show you at level 20. We're going to test this out again, see if I can do it twice. But you can reuse a contract, it seems like. If you leave right before the attack hits on level 20 to finish the boss, you wait for this number to go up, and once the number on your mail jumps up, you re-enter, and you might get a free contract. We'll test it out again. I did it the first time. It seemed like it worked. It didn't ask, do you want to use a contract? It just re-entered me. Maybe it did deduct the contract. I haven't even checked, but it seems legit. It seemed like it worked. So you might be able to just run all day long on one contract. It's going to be awesome. We'll try it again. We'll see if we can nail it again. Yeah, I think I had 71. You know, we could check that out quick. Next attack. Yeah, let's check this out. So if we need items. Let's see how many contracts I have, and then we'll check again. So I've got 81. 81. So 81. Okay, let's remember that. 81. We'll see if I still have 81 once we get through this. Okay, I got stamina. It's going to take forever. Hopefully we can finish this, just us two. I'm starting to get skeptical now. I may not be able to solo this. I did upgrade my gear quite a bit, though. I've got pretty all above 16 and some at 20. All right. I could always join with my other account. I'll do that. Well, let's make sure we complete this dungeon. That'd be kind of embarrassing if we didn't complete it. I just need to equip my gear quick. All right. Oh, is the Noctis dungeon easier? It might be. I do think it. Some of them don't go all the way to level 20 too. I've noticed that. But yeah, this one is harder than the Iranius dungeon too, I think. What's on the menu? Whoop, oh, my game minimized. 1 second. Oh, just gonna take it easy. I'd like to, I need to just keep grinding out all candy corns. I need to get as many candy corns today as possible. I'm gonna have to go back to work. I have today and tomorrow off. So while I'm off work, I need to grind hard. The Trails of Luna. Oh, Trials of Luna. Yeah. Trials of Luna. Luna's is pretty good. Definitely recommend getting as much AP from it as you can. Yeah, Luna's one of those you can always use more AP on her for sure. So you must be in a younger realm, huh, Anthony? What's the point for 30 VIP if my VIP is active 24/7? 30 day. What's the point of the 30 day? I don't know. I was trying to figure that out too. I noticed once you, what is it, like VIP 50 or 55, you get like the permanent VIP. And they convert all your old VIP into like a 30-day VIP. I have no idea what that's all about. I really have no idea. It'd be cool if you could like gift that or something, but I don't know why they do that, to be honest. I think they're just weird. Oh, you just got the Forgotten Archives? That's a good one, man. I definitely do that one if you don't have all the buildings, but once you have all the buildings, I guess you don't need to do that one too much. I did that quite a bit just to gift tons of buildings to everybody else in my realm. That was my goal. I wanted everybody in my realm to have all their buildings, at least their older buildings, unlocked. What up from realm 325? Oh, that's an old one. It was cool chatting, the man. Take it easy. I'll catch you next time. Oh, yeah, that's good, man. Yeah, that's like the greatest guild hall for free-to-play players. At least until... Do you have that Sanctum of Power yet? Hey, what's up, Crescent? Oh, man, 2915. That must be a really new one. I didn't even know there were that many realms yet. 2,915. That's a lot of realms. Wonder how many servers there are now. Banknotes, that's a T4 resource. So you're going to need a lot of that once you try to get from Citadel 40 to 50. And all, like, try to get from T5 to T6, you're going to need a lot of banknotes. So save up your banknotes, man, because you're literally going to need billions of them. Yeah, save up those banknotes. You're going to be sick of banknotes by the time you get done with your T6. Oh, everything unlocked in the Oracle? That's awesome, man. We don't have our T6 unlocked yet. It's weird, like, we have, they showed us the upgrades that you need T6 for in the Oracle Temple, but our Oracle Temple is maxed at T5 right now. It's really strange. I'm hoping they'll open up our Oracle to level 6 soon, so we can get those new boosts. T7 in what realm? Oh, that's probably for something earlier. Oh, somebody in a 4-month realm has T7? That dude's a baller, man. That's insane. 4 months? I'm trying to think. Back when we were at a 4-month, T5 was pretty good. Like, there's one guy with a almost Citadel 46, and that was expensive. So to have T7 in a 4-month realm, that's bogus, man. Don't get that guy angry at you. Yeah, I wonder if the packs, what kind of packs are you seeing in the 4-month realms? That's crazy. 4 months and T7. Yeah, I'd stay clear of that guy. So most people probably have like T3 still, right? Imagine having like tier 3 troops and some T7 comes in and hits you. Oh, that'd be insane. He could probably send like 1 troop at you and burn you if you only have T3 and he has T7. Oh yeah, 7 million? Yeah, that's, wow, to have T7 at 7 million gold? How many, it took, I'm trying to remember how many billions of gold it took just to get T6. It took trillions. It took trillions of gold to get T6 researched. He might have a trick. He might have like some trick that he's getting tons of resources or something. Oh dang, yeah, probably 500 grand, man. You never know, like some ballers play this game, like some, just big time CEOs and stuff. Yeah, the streak packs do get good too. Okay, so we're gonna try this out. 5%. I think we should finish it here. So we back out, and now we're gonna rejoin right when this number goes up. Oh, I missed it because of the, oh, I still got it. Okay, I still got it. So if you catch it early enough, right when this number goes up, you save a contract. So I think we did it, guys. Did we do it? Oh, let's back out and see. Okay, now let's check and see if we have 81 contracts still. Because if we do, we just, so it did use a contract, 80. But it didn't ask us to use a contract. It didn't ask us. It just entered in, but it did deduct a contract from us. Darn! I thought we had it there, man. Maybe I didn't catch it. Maybe I didn't catch it in time. Dad's credit card? Man, I'd be terrified. I'd be more scared of using my dad's credit card on this game than I would of, like, I'd rather quit the game than use my dad's credit card to buy it back. But yeah, so it did deduct a contract, guys. It just didn't ask me if we wanted to use a contract. Okay. Well, it's still cool. It saves a click, right? I guess now we have to keep running, though. Darn. Well, it seemed like it was going to work there. We'll try it again. We'll try it again, but that wasn't a good sign. That was a... we had 81 contracts before we did that trick. And now we have 80. They might have fixed it. Yeah, sometimes they're good about fixing glitches. They fixed the Munster glitches. Now, you used to be able to send any... you could send any Munster regardless of your Munster farm level for a couple months. And then they fixed it. It's like, now I have to upgrade my Munster farm all the way to use my Carla bosses. Hey, what's up? I can't pronounce your name, but I'm guessing it's Russian? There's a lot of Russians that play this game. Ukraine, nice. I noticed in my other realm, in Realm 505, it's probably half Russians. Like, they must have really done a lot of advertising in Russia or something, because that one server is like half Russians. There aren't very many in this server, though. It's interesting. It's like, I guess they must all be in like how they advertise the game or something. Well, there's this trick on the contracts. They might have fixed it, but if you back out right before the level 20 is completed, and then once your number goes up on your mail, if you re-enter the guild hall, it doesn't ask you to use a contract, and it just enters you right in. But it might still deduct the contract. It did for that run. We'll try it again at some point, but it might have just been a glitch that they fixed at some point. They probably realized that one guy, like, he used one contract and ran the hall 100 times. And they're like, oh, we can't have this. We got to fix it. Because nobody's going to buy contracts if you can just use the same one over and over. Dude, this game has the worst translation. Like, I swear I never can understand. Like, there's a lot of Europeans in my guild, and every time they type, it's like, it gets so discombobulated being translated from, like French to English and from Spanish to English. It's bad, man. Like, and sometimes it's like they're trying to explain something in-game that seems important, and there's just no way to translate it over. Like, their translation's just so bad. Yet it's tough to tell if somebody's an asshole or if it's just a translation problem too. Like some of these guys, they might just be punks, or it might just be the translator's so bad that I always give them the benefit of the doubt. Oh, it's just the translator. That's not what they meant to say. The guild hall, you can be any hero level, but only 3 heroes work right now: Noctis, Luna, and Prompto. So you have to have, I guess everybody has a Noctis, but you need one of those 3 heroes. You can't enter with like Ignis or Orania, but they can be any level. You could enter with I entered with a level 7 hero the other day on one of my farm accounts, and it worked just fine. but you need, and the cool things, the guild hall gear, you only need level 1 hero for it. So you can get all the best legendary Guildhall gear at level 7 if you want it, or even at a level 1 Noctis. Do you guys ever do the translators in the More tab to get loyalty? I know a lot of people do that. They get like loyalty if they correct translations. They enter in like what they think the most accurate translation is. I did that a lot on my free to play account when I was trying to do that free to play account, like what am I trying to say? When I was trying to do that free to play series, I did like hundreds of corrects. You can do so many every hour or every day or something. I forget what it is. Every 8 hours maybe, or six or 8. They probably need to. I haven't checked in a while. I wonder if they buffed up the drops from that. Because nobody's going to do it for like 100 apple. You know, you're going to need to get some gold or some platinum in that. Oh yeah, that's true, Crescent. And I think part of my problem too, they probably can't understand me because I speak in text in riddles. Like I use so many idioms that I'm not even aware of half the time. So I'm sure it's impossible for the translator to get what I say half the time. I feel bad for anybody trying to understand me in a different language, man. They got to be struggling. Dude, you know, it's funny. It does seem like the best guild leaders are all women. In my other realm, I'm not sure if she still plays. I kind of lost contract, but Coco, I'd call her. Coconut? I can't pronounce it. I forget how you pronounce it, but she was like the best organizer. She had Excel charts for everybody, and like she was finding locations for everybody on the map. I mean, it was all kinds of cool stuff. And yeah, she was the best guild leader I can think of. Like, I mean, just her level of organization was insane. But the problem is, in that guild, none of us really spent money. So, you know, it's tough to compete. You know, at that time, I was in Realm 505 and Fear Guild. Are any of you guys in Fear Guild? Well, at the time, you guys were just pestering that guild, that poor guild I was in. It's like every other day, there's some Fear player coming in just wiping our guild out. Yeah, Loom and trying to think some of the other guys' names. The big player at the time in 505 was, man, that's so long ago. It seems like so long ago I can barely remember. Aline, oh, that's going to bug me. I can't remember his name, but Yeah, that Moogle market's a pretty important one as the game goes on, but I wouldn't worry too much if you don't have it, because these events are going to keep coming around, and the prizes get better and better each one. So it probably doesn't hurt that you're not leveling up your heroes on some of these worse events when we're going to get some better ones in a couple months from now. So don't feel too bad. You might fall behind in the short run, but as time goes on, and once you get that Moogle market, you'll make up that ground and then some. Yeah, and everybody in your realm could get that Moogle market free too if you win this Blitz RVR tournament. There's a free building unlock to the winner of the whole realm of the Blitz RVR tournament. So definitely do what you can to help your guild out if you're seeing that. I'm not sure if it's the top 2 or not. Is it the top 2? That would be cool if it's multiple realms. My guess is they're pretty cheap. It'll probably just be the winner. But I think that'd be a pretty important RVR to win, because if everyone in your realm has the Moogle market, your Moogle market's going to have a huge advantage going forward. Like a huge advantage. So definitely, man, I'm going to do what I can to try and help my realm win it. Oh yeah, you could do that, Robert. You could, if you already have like some of these buildings, you could hang on to that building unlock, and they do update it every once in a while. It seems like it's usually a couple months after the building comes out that they update it, though. So like if your realm, if the Chiva just came out, or the Azrael Shrine, it'll probably be like 3 months from now before they update the building unlock, so you can use it on the Shiva. But it doesn't hurt to save the unlocks, man. It's not a bad way to go, to be honest. Especially if you already have, if you have the Moogle market and you have the guild hall. Well, even if you don't have the guild hall, you're probably going to get that pretty shortly. So from the Forgotten Archives. So yeah, really the Moogle market's the big one. Like once you get that, you could probably save your building unlock if you already have that Moogle market. Yeah, there's a blog post for our Blitz RVRs that said the winner gets a free building unlock realm-wide. I hope it's legit. We'll see. My guild's never won any of the big tournaments, so I'm not going to get my hopes up. But I'm going to do what I can to try and win it. hopefully, like everybody's taking the week off, and it's just me playing, and you guys, and, and that's it, hopefully. Oh yeah, I can show you the mercenary troops here in a second. I don't really use much. The only ones that I do have some T8 mercenary troops that I still use, but I don't recommend buying mercenary packs because the game progresses so quickly that you're only going to have those mercenaries. They're only going to be useful for a couple months, like tops. Like you might get 3 months use out of them, and then they're going to be kind of obsolete in a couple of months. So I don't recommend buying packs for those, but you know, if you can, a lot of times you get mercenary troops in like the events, and you get some mercenary rations. And we had like that Shiva neutral realm, like the Frozen Wasteland, I think it was. And you could collect the materials, so that's where I got my mercenary troops from. And you know, if you can get them for free, it's a great deal. But I wouldn't go around buying those any mercenary packs. Maybe a Golden Guardians pack, but well, I probably wouldn't even do that. I'd want all the heroes unlocked before I'd get anything else. Yeah, all the heroes, the Moogle market, and once you have those, then maybe you could venture into mercenary troops. But earlier game, like if your realm is only a couple months old, you probably will need mercenary troops to win the crystal. But in my realms, you don't really need mercenary troops. Like, it's rare people put mercenary troops in the crystal. Occasionally, you'll see some Crown's Guards. You'll see more elemental troops than mercenary troops. It seems like elemental troops have kind of replaced mercenary troops for us, anyway. But yeah, but I still, the Shivas are good. They're a T8 mercenary troop, so they'll be useful for a couple months for me. And I know for a long time I was using the Samurai mercenary troops. They were a T7 equivalent, and I had those back when I only had T4 troops. So if you can get like a tier like 3 tiers lower or 2 tiers lower, that mercenary troop's going to be good for a long time. Whereas if it's only like 1 tier lower, like a T7 and you have T6, I wouldn't really be too excited about it. But yeah, elemental troops seem to be the way to go, because like these level 7s are way better than any mercenary troop that you can get, for me anyway. They have T9 attack and T8 defense, T8 HP, and they're super fast, and they have a good load. And power's kind of up, doesn't really matter, but good load. Whereas the only mercenary troops that are, well, let's see what we got here. I've got some crowds and vanishers because you get those in the Moogle market as you buy packs. That's where I got those, but these are kind of all obsolete for my realm. Toad Riders are kind of nice for gathering tiles because they have a quick... but once you have T6, the Toad Riders are kind of obsolete. I really want to get these, except for they're so expensive. Like, you would need to get 10 times more per pack for this to be worth it. Like 6 million, you'd need like 100 million for this pack to be a good pack, I think. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of the Tundra? Are these guys? Do you guys have the same opinion as me? That just, the numbers aren't big enough. You need at least 10 times that, because that would only train you. That only train you 6 troops, 5 troops. I mean, they're really strong, but all that strength on 5 troops? I don't know, man. I don't know. Just don't know. If you could get a couple hundred of these or like 1,000 of these, you'd be rocking and rolling. But 5, that's just not enough. The one troop that I like right now that's mercenary are these Shiva. These are pretty good. T8, T8, and T8. But they're not much better than T7. Like, they're just a little bit better. They're not even as good as the level 7 elementals. So yeah, I definitely think Elmancy Hall is more the future than the mercenary kits. But right when I say that, they usually come out with some revolutionary update a month later. So, they might just bring back some crazy mercenary troop in a month to try and sell mercenary packs. Yo, later Russian or Ukrainian, talk with you soon. Wish I could pronounce your name, but man, I don't even know. Take it easy. Max, I can do Max. I can do that. Take it easy, Max. Try to find some music here. So I guess back to hunting candy corns. Yeah, Robert, it does jump often, doesn't it? It seems like for a while it was every 2 months it would go up like 5 times. And it starts to get pretty exponential, right? Like it really felt like we went from the 6 million gold packs to the 30 million. It felt like that was almost overnight. Like it happened so quickly within a month and a half. And then before you know it, we were getting 30 billion gold per pack. So it starts off so slow, but once it starts going up, it seems like it's incrementally fast. Like it happens exponentially for sure. Let's see. Yeah, I use Nox, man. I love it. I use Nox primarily because you have the macro recorder, whereas on BlueStacks I haven't figured out the macro recorder if there is one. But on this you can you can use that macro recorder and you can train up tons of resources, train troops without having to constantly sit here and click all day long. Guess we need Luna. Yeah, Robert, I definitely wouldn't buy packs for gold at this point because that gold it's just going to keep going up and up, man. Yeah, if you're thinking about buying a pack, it pays to just wait like an extra month or two just to try to get that double or quadruple gold from it. Oh, there's a macro recorder on your phone? That would be cool. Hey, what's up? Ooh, well, I might go grab some food and then come back here in a little bit. But I'll definitely check back in. Hopefully tonight. I'm gonna try to do a lot more of these live streams, especially on my weekends when I'm not really doing anything. It's cool to hang out. I've actually learned so much today. Like learning the Cindy trick was cool, and it's nice just seeing what all you guys are up to. So I'm definitely gonna have to do more of these, for sure. But yeah, I'll probably shut this down. Go grab. I'll probably go get some Panda Express. That's probably what I'll do. Yeah, Panda Express. That's what it is, man. And I'll check in soon. So take it easy, guys. It was fun chatting. See ya.